Hi, Paul.
Hello. Can you hear
Okay.
me okay, yeah?
Yeah, I hope.
Yep.
Somehow it always has to freeze at the start of the.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's once, and after that it just stays okay.
You know what you need to do?
No, I'm not gonna buy an Apple. Cohen and Nigel are also there, so.
Yeah, I'll do
Hello.
those photographs for you in a minute, Seb, as well.
Mike, your microphone is muted. Not
Yeah, I see
anymore.
that. You hear
It
that?
does, it works.
Okay. I don't know why it did that. Did that all by itself.
Mine does that every now and then, Mike.
Just not long enough.
Sam is busy playing with the knobs on the underside of my chair, so if I suddenly drop to the ground, you hear screaming,
You're crushing your son.
it's me crushing my son into raisins and goo. Sam, that's really not a great idea, but I'm 300 pounds. You don't want me crashing down on top of your head.
Mm. Now, let's start my Polish armored car. Let's see if I can make something about it. You get the pictures, Nigel, from the GB?
Yes, mate. I've not actually had a chance to check, but I'm going to check them all tomorrow, because hopefully.
Yeah, you got about, I think, 4 or 5 emails because I can only send 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll check. I'll try and check them out tomorrow.
Yeah, take your time, take your time. They're sent, so you should have them.
Right.
Oh, Paul, nice prizes you're giving away.
What,
Jesus Christ.
the big hole, you mean?
Jesus. That's not normal anymore.
What's not normal?
Yeah, the amount.
Oh, yeah, this is a one-off, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, someone's gonna be very lucky, that's for sure.
Very, very lucky.
Slightly.
Just a tad. Aha! I think we figured it out.
Stefan, what you're working on tonight? Tiger?
Yep.
There is gonna be a time I'm gonna ask you a question which you're unable to answer with yep.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and the answer with the next question, nope.
Probably.
Yeah.
One worded answer. Oh,
This kit is so damn creasy, I can't even hold on to it reasonably normal. Jesus. Oh well, it's only €2.50.
A little bit of mold release there.
Just a bit. It's the amount. The kit has the amount of mod release the Dragon Factory needs in a month, I think. It's just. I can feel it all over my hands now.
It must be bad then.
Yeah, it's really bad. Air bubbles in the plastic.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if you can see if you can see it. In the long, there it's the. You see that there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
It looks bad.
That's yeah. It's a good thing that kit is only €2.50.
Ooh, really?
Fun challenge.
I think I would have asked them to pay me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, joking.
Oh, I'll just see it as a challenge, I guess.
Pancreatic cancer is a challenge.
But you can fight that.
Ridiculous.
One thing for sure, now the Finny sticks can show what they're worth.
I see.
You're working on your Mustang, Cone?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm working on my Panzer IV and my Tiger.
Oh, detail painting or weathering? I thought Tiger was done until the weathering.
Well, it's done until it's time for the weathering, but I'm just doing a little bit of detail work because I need to put the next coat of paint on the Panzer IV.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, I have the compressor on and spray.
Oh, cool.
That makes a lot of noise. So I'm putting using Humbrol metal coat on the spare track links for the Tiger.
Cool.
It's buffable.
Oh, not you're gonna buff it, but
It's all metal-like and metally.
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 You haven't thought, Nigel?
Yeah. Always.
You can tell by the profanity.
Which is fun noise.
I've heard a few fucks and bollocks in the past 10 minutes. I can tell he's having fun. At least we haven't got Devon in here talking about his dried, white, crusty rim again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's something I don't even want to know about, I think.
That's the point, actually. I'll send Devon an invite, because he'll probably join. You were in here, Seb, when he was talking about it.
Oh, no, I missed it, I think.
I'm sure you were in here when he was talking about his crystal clear drying in the bottle. It was all white and crusty around the rim.
Then I probably pushed it very down my subconscious.
That was
Just
probably-
wanted to forget, so.
Possible.
Yeah, I'm emotionally damaged from it now.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I spent last night thinking I was a picnic blanket.
How did it feel?
I don't know. Picnic blankets don't have arms or
He
legs.
was laid out in his garden all night.
It was all fun and games till a raccoon pooed on me.
Yeah, how does it feel from things people just grabbing inside of you, pulling everything out?
No, that's a picnic box.
Yeah, that's not a blanket, unless you got some freaky ass blankets over there.
Pretty
Oh, we
weird.
got blankets with pockets
It's a
and
tarp.
arms.
Isn't that a jacket?
No. It's how is it? One sec. Hoe heet die deken nou met armen? Snuggie of niet?
That was go and get the jacket blanket.
deken die waar je arm in kunt doen. This thing is called a Snuggie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
specially designed for women.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
sit
but-
in front of the TV.
Yeah, but if you're out and about in the local park wearing that, you get arrested.
I don't know.
Ass kicked.
Are you that narrow-minded?
You're a glorified dressing gown. What am I doing? Looking for a link. Where's the link?
We're also still wondering what you're doing.
Oh shit.
I'm not the only one that's swearing now.
No. You know me by now. You know I swear a lot.
I'm just laughing my ass off of disbelief. I'm just saying myself, just €2.5. Just €2.5. From a distance it looks good. At the bottom of a garbage bin and so.
Bastard fuck.
I'm actually wondering how the fit is. No locating pins. Oh, nice.
Oh god.
Oh, I got the base from my Russell Gossens Dio in-house since today.
You what?
The base. Wait a minute, I get it. I need to put my Dio on something for Russell Gossens today. It's in here. It is it. It's about this big.
Sure, it's not your front door.
No, it's the back door. This is the base for the Dio.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
98 centimeters.
Some of these windows missing a shutter.
Yeah, 98 centimeters wide and almost 40 centimeters deep.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not going to lose that one at night. That's-
That won't blow away.
I first gotta fill it a bit with a few more air.
So
About
which of your two kids are you going to kick out to move that in?
both.
Oh, okay. So they're going to be sleeping in the garden from now on.
Yeah, I got a little tent there.
No, I'm sure they'll be comfortable.
They always wanted to go camping. How about the rest of your life?
I got a question for you, Sebastian. You have
Do it.
campgrounds in the Netherlands?
Sorry?
You have campgrounds?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't sound very positive.
Well, in Europe, the Dutch are very well known for their mobile homes.
Mobile homes?
Yeah. Yeah, well, not the way you know them.
I thought you said Google Homes.
Andy as well.
Mobile homes.
You mean like
Like caravan. Caravan. It's, I don't know.
yeah, that's what British call them, caravans. Over
Yeah,
here,
it's the same.
they call them RVs over here.
Oh, well, it's not really an RV. It's something you pull behind your normal car.
Oh, we call those trailers.
Yeah, it's kind of a trailer, but this time there are beds and a kitchen and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same thing. We call them trailers.
Okay. Yeah, well then,
Mobile
there.
home is what people that shop at Walmart and wear like clothes that don't fit them and have it. That's what they live in.
Yeah, those are not really mobile.
Yeah, you got 15 cars in your driveway that aren't mobile in a house that is.
Yeah, they're living in those trailer parks. Those things. Yeah.
That's
Well,
what,
they're a little bit big.
yeah, we call those mobile homes.
Yeah, they're anything but mobile, but yeah, if you want it. But no, we got an like you call a trailer, and I think every second family in Holland has one. So
Cool.
even I have one.
Yeah, there's a lot of them around here too. I grew up in one almost. We used to go
Almost.
camp- we used to go camping a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, I have to say I know the size of the American ones. Well, they're almost bigger than my house, so that's not really.
Ours wasn't very big. Yeah, probably about the size of maybe a 5-man tent, but it had wheels on it.
Yeah, something like that. I own also.
Yeah, it had like it was just like a square box. You cranked it up, kind of rose up, and then 2 wings popped out on the sides. That's
Oh,
what I
you
was.
got such a thing. Yeah, with a hardtop roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, they're cool. They don't see them a lot anymore.
No, I don't. Well, I think we still make them.
I really have a foldable tent. It's 10 on wheels. I just tip one side over, you got a wing. You tip the other side over, you got a wing. Pull some.
Trailer tent.
Yeah, trailer tent. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like camping.
My mom and dad just got rid of their. This I would call. You would probably call a mobile home. What they have. It's like 18 or 19 feet long, or 21. No, it's 25 feet long. And it's like a big steel tube with a big screen TV in it and a couch and.
You have to just help me to
queen
relate
size-
that to the metric system.
Huh?
20 feet. It's in meters about.
Oh,
7.
it's about
7.
4 cars. Or 4
About
cars.
7 meters.
For 4 cars. Jeez. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's stupid huge.
Would be probably a tandem trailer there, no?
What?
Double axle?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't move it though. They just take it to a campground and they just leave it there all the time. They don't move it.
Okay.
It costs too much money to move. It just stays in the campground all year, and then drive up and stay at the campground.
Oh, well, it can be fun.
That's where Kate is right now.
Okay, cool. Oh, they're really at the same campground all year long.
Yep.
Oh, those things are that mobile homes you have seen on the back of an 18-wheeler. That's a thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big. That you put it on.
Yeah,
An
well, you,
18-wheeler might be too big to haul this thing.
well, at least it isn't too small.
Well, you've put up pictures of the rig drive, and it's about that size.
Sorry?
The truck that you drive sometimes. I think I've seen the pictures of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
well, the trailer I got behind that one is almost 14 meters.
14?
14, yeah, it's maximum size in Europe.
Yeah, that might be a little bigger than theirs. 14 meters is really big.
Yeah, for a trailer it is. That's true.
I think theirs is maybe 6 or 7 meters.
That's still very big.
Seb, what did you want pictures of in this? Just the KT?
Yeah, because I want to give a tritone camera on that thing. And I want some examples, so I get a good one.
Do you want a winter one or just normal?
No, the normal, the tritone ambush cameras.
Okie dokie.
Please.
Anyone watching, I'm not illegally taking pictures of a book. Upload. Yeah.
It's also not being live aired on anything, so it's no problem.
I'll get you a picture of each individual one.
Oh, I made first that one.
Paul,
Yes?
you use buffable paint a lot, eh?
Yeah.
What do you buff them with?
Cotton buds, cloth, fingers.
A buffer.
No, not a buffer.
I was just curious.
Sarcastic answer fail there.
No, that wasn't meant to be sarcastic, to be honest.
Oh,
I use Sam's toothbrush.
With what do you buff something? With a buffer. But
I use Sam's toothbrush.
that's Before or after you brushed his teeth?
Well, he hasn't used it in a while, so. Yeah, no, this isn't for your teeth though. Your real toothbrush. Yeah, no, this is not yours anymore. I've claimed it.
It's no longer yours.
I say.
Oh,
That's my coffee. Somebody
Coffee.
It's paint thinner. It's not paint thinner. This is coffee. Hey, Paul,
This,
Yes.
remember how we were going to do that thing where I drink my paint thinner?
Oh, yes.
I did it.
Yeah.
It was in one of the Shadow Build videos.
Really?
Nobody noticed.
Oh, gutted.
I cleaned a brush. I had it in one of these little cups,
Yeah.
right? And there was about, I don't know, maybe like about 15 or 20 milliliters of coffee in it. I made it look like I cleaned a paintbrush in it. And then I picked it up a couple seconds later and drank it all. Nobody noticed.
I guarantee somebody will notice me when I do, because this has normally got screen washing on my desk. It's bright blue, my little washer pot.
Yeah.
We can get stuff in the UK called Powerade, which is bright blue. So I'm just going to put some of that in it, and I'll just have a swig out of it one day.
Yeah, that'll work.
Did anyone see the comment left on one of these reviews on this Dora? The Dora railgun review we did.
yeah,
People always moan about the birds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody put, "What's that in the background? It sounds like a retarded duck." I took the movie before I read it. I pissed myself laughing. Retarded duck. People really have got to influence birds, haven't they?
Wish they'd leave the birds alone. I like the damn things. I got my window open all the time, and all you hear is the crows outside going, wah, wah, wah.
I just heard crows. Then was that you?
Yeah. The crows in the backyard.
Come back to that.
They're out there making little crows.
Horrendous birds, crows. Horrendous. No, it just made me laugh though, because I'm a retarded duck.
Of course it is.
Or the sooty and sweep shows people usually say.
Just tell them you're watching duck porn.
Did you put a duck anal?
Yep.
fuck a duck and try to fly.
That better not be a real fart I can hear.
Hey?
I don't even want to know what that was.
He's thinking someone is farting at him.
It certainly did sound like it.
It wasn't me. If it was me, I'd just claim it.
My mic is too far from my ass.
I don't know, that bit confuses me in the same thing.
My mic's not too far from my ass. You'd be able to hear it.
I'm not gonna comment on that one.
It must
too
be
easy.
Santa Claus calls from the North Pole and says, "Holy crap, was that you?" Whenever I do it.
Holy crap, nice choice of words.
Yeah.
What the? You're not gonna tell me you're tired, are you?
I am knackered.
Oh.
It's all the duck porn.
Drives me quackers.
Well done.
The worst thing is, you should see the bill.
What have I done?
Can't think of any more. You're saying.
That was good. Oh, shit.
I've had a busy day, I'll let you know, Seb.
Yeah, so had I.
I was up and at work at 8:15 and back home by 9. It was a hard day.
Whoa.
Poor baby.
I've been modelling all day. Yeah,
Oh boy.
damn
I'm
hard life.
Yeah.
Man, your
I
G-string
feel for you, really.
all worn out.
Chatted to some mug on Skype for an hour before as well.
Oh, yeah. What'd you call me?
A mug.
Oh. I gotta say, though, Paul, your friggin' Mustang is scary, man.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks. It's Jesus Christ, man. Shit. Yeah, you call yourself an armor builder, buddy, but I don't know. I think you might have crossed the line.
No, never.
That thing is spectacular.
Seb, where do you want these pics sending? I've got them uploaded on my photo bucket. Where do you want to send it to?
You got my email address if it's in your Skype.
Yeah, they're on my phone, the pictures. So I think the best way to send them to you.
Good question.
I'll just send them to you.
Send them. Can you send them to Skype or not?
I'll email them to you, mate. Hang on, I'll do it on the phone. Give me a sec. You have to give me your email, though.
Again.
Yes, go on. What's your email, Seb?
Yeah, I can say it, but you can type it. S minus.
Minus.
Yeah, the minus stroke. How do you call it?
Yeah.
SCHOOF.
Hang on. Yeah.
At KPN.
KPN.
Mail.
So hang on. Kilo Papa Mike.
No, not Mike.
November.
November, sure.
Go on.
Mail.
Mail.
.nl.
Dot.
NL.
NL. So S dash scoof.
There's a reason why I spelled it.
No, this is like a little running joke of me and Mike, because I just cannot be asked to pronounce people's names.
Did that on purpose.
Anyway, it's S dash scoof.
I was waiting for it. I was like, he's going to do it.
Anyway, Seb, it's s-scoof at kpnmail.nl.
Correct.
Okay. Cheers, Scoof.
Oh, crap.
Sure, Brad. Man.
He's such a son of a bitch.
No, his name said it all. He's a Brad.
There's a better one than yours. I'm not going to say it.
At least I'm pronouncing yours correctly.
You are. I know it's Schoof, I just call you Scoof.
No, it's not Schoof. It's Schoof. It's an O, not an U.
Ooh. You
pronounce it as an O.
Ooh?
Double O, it's pronounced like an O, not an U.
Yeah.
Taking you for a walk, Sebastian. he does this to solicitors every time they call him.
Poor Alan.
He's taking you for a walk. Yeah, poor Alan. He'll never be the same.
I just tell Tim
Got a ferret named after him.
Can't sell him anything, any Ted.
He wasn't selling anything, he was trying to rip me off.
Who?
Alan.
No, I said Tim.
Oh,
I said I'm just gonna tell Tim he can't sell you any Ted, or else I won't send him.
So I've got 4 bottles in my drawer, Seb. I'm alright, mate. I'm well supplied, don't you worry. Oh, I've just lost all these pictures on my phone. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Gutted.
Yeah, very.
Foil everywhere.
But you've been nicking the foil off your kids' sandwiches, haven't you?
My sandwiches.
Your sandwiches.
Foil, foil on the wall. Who's the skoofiest of them all?
Right. That's on its way to his curb. I'll tell you when it's sent. It's not sent yet, give it a sec. Right, so what should we do now?
Day.
I was just thinking because Tim he wanted I gave him the link for the Tamiya Extra Fin, but and probably I'm looking at mine now and I got it at the same web shop, and it seems like that web shop is getting it out from off Germany, and I got that address and a telephone number from that thing also. Maybe I'm gonna send him that too, so he can deal with the source directly. Tiki Tamiya Modelbau GmbH.
Yeah.
Oh, first, wait, how these goes.
Right, I think that's sent now, Seb.
It is a turtle, yeah.
I gave it a couple of minutes.
You have to do that in here? Okay.
That's a very stupid question.
So, you go play with that out there. Go play with that out there.
Come on, this time. I knew it was going too well.
You screwed up on your mag.
Yeah, around the gun bit, peeling the foil off, I managed to pull one of the existing panels, ripped it a bit, so it's been a bit awkward this bit.
Yeah, that file didn't go, Seb. It said it was too big.
How many pictures did you try to send at once?
It was only 6.
They're made with your phone?
Yeah.
High resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, try 2 or 3 at a time. That's why. I had the same problem with the photos I sent to Nigel. I also got Mailer Demon. Your file size is too big. I tried only sending like 20 MBs per time or so.
Where's the phones have to be a problem, isn't it?
Okay, Sam, find somewhere else to put that annoying toy, okay?
That is rather annoying, I'll give it that.
Get used to it.
Yeah, the old to come, Paul.
No,
My brother thinks it's funny to buy toys for my children that do that.
Yeah.
It's a humor.
Is that Dora?
Come with me. Yeah, red. Yeah, red.
Talking about noises. Nee, die kleine van Koen die heeft een speelgoedje. En dat lijkt een beetje op Laura. Qua stem. 7 uur vroeger als hier. Ja, zoiets dan, hè? Back in a sec, I have to open a window, it's getting hot in here.
Oh, you should have come more straight. Bless you.
Thank you.
Right, that's around the guns done.
Gone down okay?
Not really, but best I can do it at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait for it to settle down so they dry a bit more, then I'll be able to smooth them down.
Right.
Because they need a lot of smoothing down, so when the glue's still a bit wet or tacky, they move.
Right.
But I'm going to be cutting them off anyway and putting some 1mm tubing in there.
Right, yeah.
So hopefully it'll all blend in then. Hopefully, he says.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And then when I get the wire wool on, I should be able to blend it all in and it'll look as one panel then. So I've had to do it from top to bottom, like 2 separate bits.
Right.
Yeah, so that's one side to dry for a bit.
Oh, I got it. Ooh. Damn. I think I snapped something. No. still. David Simmons, you're gonna get an invite from me. No problem.
The 7 won't be joining us anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's picking his kids up from school.
Okay.
His girlfriend needs some attention, and apparently.
Yeah, they need that sometimes, I heard. Don't know why, but...
Oil.
I got 3 mails from you, Paul, so...
Cool, you should have 6 pictures in total.
David, the invite has been sent to your YouTube channel, so you should be able to join us in a second. Let me see what I got. And doesn't even send them into the spam folder. That's strange. Sent from my iPhone.
Evening, guys.
Hi, David.
You alright?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
This is all your fault, by the way, Mike. Right, there you go.
Got a submarine.
Now that's it. You've inspired me.
Uh-oh. What type of U-boat is it?
That's a 7C. I'm doing it for the D-Day group build.
Really? Very cool.
Yeah. I sort of stumbled across the history of U-390.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
And I thought, you know what? That's a nice quick build I can do. Because I really wanted to wait a bit of time to doing the World War I seed. I can get this done and out of the way really decently.
Is that one of the Hobbybots kits, or?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting little build.
Yeah, some of the little PE stuff is.
Yeah, that'll make you go blind.
Yeah, there's lots of things make me go blind, but that'll definitely do it.
What have I done now? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I only got 3 pictures, Paul.
3?
Yeah, every mail.
Oh,
got
he's
one.
never happy, is he?
Oh, he's moaning.
No. You said I got 6. I'm just telling you I didn't get 6.
Oh, no idea which ones you've got now either. I have to send them all again, aren't I?
No, I got the one with the 133 on turret. I got the one with the... And this one, if this is the right one. 121 on the turret, which one I very much.
I like that.
There you go, then you don't need others.
Wouldn't use it for a bottle thing, though. It just looks
I was joking.
Hey,
Then there
No,
you go.
I didn't hear you.
we wanted kids' bottles in it, baby bottle in it.
The 121, and I got the... Let me see...
Have you got 008?
No, I got the 204.
Let's do them one at a time.
Looks like you try.
Alright, there's 008 going here.
But the one above 208, this one is the one I was looking for originally. It was darker.
Hang on. Oh, you piss off there.
2 pointy.
204, have you got that one?
204 I got.
Yeah. 213?
And let me see, I don't think so. 204. I want to see them all. Come on. 204, 121, and the 133. That's the I got.
Alright, so you haven't got that one, so I'd send that.
Strange that you attached 2 and they only sent 1.
Yep. Okay, so which one are we missing now? Let's have a look. Bloody Dutch people. Oh, fuck off, bloody phone. Oh, fucking asshole.
Is this one of those where the smartphone's smarter than the smart owner?
No, it's one of these ones with the fat fingers won't press the frick button. Thanks for insulting me though, Dave. Have you got 121, Seb?
Yeah, that's one I got.
I've got a mobile phone, it's very advanced, it works as a phone.
Seb, 123?
Don't think. No, 123, no.
Right, that's the last one then. Oh, he sent us Peter Dennis. Let me send that to him.
133 is also a nice camo stone. The 121, that's kind of hard one to do, I think.
Oh, what now? One, two, one.
Yeah.
No, that'd be pretty easy. That.
You think?
Yeah, it'd take you a long time, but it wouldn't be that difficult to do. Don't think.
Yeah, you're the painter.
1, 2, 3 is a nice one. I like it like that.
1, 2, 3.
1, 3, 3. That's my kind of.
Oh, 133. Yeah, that's one I also like.
That's nice.
It's a bit darker.
I do like that 1, 2, 1. That's nice. Lots of little lines, isn't it?
Yeah. It would be a test for my airbrushing skills.
214 is probably a stereotypical ambush pattern.
That's the one I didn't see half yet.
And 008 as well.
Let's see, this is one the 123. Oh, 213. It's too neat. And then this would be the 00. One, two, three. It's also a nice one.
They're all quite good, to be honest. Cohen, I told George about the server.
Oh, what?
I told George about Tim's server.
Oh, yeah?
Got access to it. He was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul, for the pictures.
No worries.
Is there any other way to describe that? Oh my god.
Just awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, you just fall down all over the place.
It probably what the fuck or something like that.
Yeah, that works too.
But his actual words were he's in heaven.
Yeah, I've actually had trouble getting on it for the last day.
Really?
Yeah, I did something to the FTP thing that I used to access it. I hit the purge button for some reason by accident, and it's gone all wonky. Some of the folders I can't get access to. But that's only on my iPad.
You might want to maybe delete the app and re-upload it.
That's kind of what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I do that thing. Did anyone see that thing I posted on my Facebook page the other day about the Native American shout at the
Yeah.
Yeah, the damn point.
Yeah, no, he's not only. It's just
Did you see that, Mike?
Correct what he says.
I didn't hear what you said.
Did you see the link to the video I put on my Facebook page yesterday? I think it was. where it's a group of Americans protesting about illegal aliens coming in the country.
The native guy yelling, "Get off my land!"
Did you see them all scarper slowly and just disappear? I shot and they were all gone.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that.
Oh shit.
But he's got a point.
Yeah, yes.
Damn good point.
It's like, what the hell are you guys complaining about? I didn't invite you here, and look at all you bastards.
That was a good argument, to be fair.
Yeah.
I didn't put it up to cause like a big debate between Americans. I just like the way everyone just vanished.
Yeah.
But they're all there with the posters and placards and waving his little stars and stripes, and next minute everybody's gone. But yeah, stop that. Let's go.
Poor bastards.
Yep.
Ordered a bunch of those scenic mats. You ever see those?
What, like the grass mats?
Yeah, those great big huge grass mats. You can cut them up and use them in dioramas.
That's cool.
I ordered 3 of them from the company, well, the American distributor of them anyway, because I can't order them right from the company. You can see the Netherlands or it's in Germany.
Right.
So I have to order it from a place called Scenic Express in the U.S. And they just sent me an email saying that they shipped my order.
Cool.
But when I placed the order, they said, "Yeah, you're in another country, so we'll send you an email letting you know what the shipping is going to be just before we ship it." Well, they just sent me an email saying they shipped it, but they didn't tell me how much it was going to be.
Yeah, but you paid already, or what?
No, I think I know what Mike means. It means they'll bill it once they dispatch it. That company did that to me. That Super Glue, do you remember, Mike?
Yep.
I ordered that Super Glue. You recommended the Bob Smith stuff. It was like £10 for the Super Glue, and they said we'll give you a postage charge, and they never did. And it was like £8 postage.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for telling me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Be interested to see what they charge you then.
No, it might not make me very happy, I can tell you.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that.
Probably not.
I have to be able to get into my friggin' account, though, but I can't. The button on the iPad, it won't let me push it.
Right.
Because they don't have their website set up to be usable by, I don't know, one of the most used devices in the world.
Yep.
That's mobile devices, right? Oh.
I haven't really got onto any of the PE on this yet, but the plastic parts are fiddly enough.
I think the PE might be a bit fiddly as well.
Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of raiding bits.
Yep, you have fun with them.
Yeah, it's the bit that goes around the aircraft gun that has to be bent into a nice circle to fit round it.
Yeah, you're going to have fun doing that.
Different radiuses at the top and bottom of it as well.
Well, they're you than me.
Well, it's going to be possible.
No, they only charged me $8.98 for the shipping.
That's not too bad, is it?
3 gigantic mats. Like, well, this is going to confuse you, Sebastian, because you're stuck in just the metric system. I'm polluted by both imperial and metric over here in Canada. About 47 inches by 23 inches is one mat.
Whoa!
Wow, 4 foot by 2 and a
Two
bit.
of Two of them that size, and
Wow.
the other one it doesn't say the size. I think it's about the same size.
So basically 4 by 2 foot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good size.
That'll keep me in dioramas for a long time.
You can probably build a whole train track with that.
Well, that's what they're for.
You can't
Yeah.
I got 3 different types. One with flowers in it.
Ah,
2 by 4 foot and 7 foot is about 3 meters.
I think he might be working on a scale
No,
model
it was
of
2
the
meters.
battlefield.
Sorry? 2 meters, yeah.
2 meters.
So
A good buddy of mine was exactly 2 meters tall.
yeah, I'm just 190, so I'm just
1.2 meters, Seb.
It's quite big.
Yeah, 1.2 meters and 25 centimeters. Hang on.
Jesus,
No, not 25 centimeters. About 60, 70 centimeters wide.
that's pretty good, big.
I'll be able to make about 1 billion dioramas out of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I would be able to do 2.
Yeah, you just about cover that door of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're only $14 a piece, eh?
And that's not expensive.
And $8. They're huge. They're like $8 for shipping from these guys. But there's a European manufacturer. They're made by it's called Nock, N-O-C-H.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're friggin' beautiful. A guy on the forum, I think it was Rob actually. I think Rob used it on that on his Steel Rain dial.
On his field gun.
Yeah, I think that's what he used it on.
Well, you know my mate Nige.
Yeah.
He's got a load of the Nock stuff he bought ages ago.
Yeah?
He bought like a ton of it together. It's really, really good. Like you say, there's flowers in there and all sorts you can get.
Yeah, I got one that's got flowers in it, and then I got 2 other ones. One's like long grass, like field grass, and the other one's like a shorter kind of grass.
That's cool. Interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm excited about seeing them. It'll probably take 7 years to get here because it's only $8 in shipping. But by the time my kids are in school, it should be good.
Another one that's never happy.
Kind of blew the budget this month.
Again?
Yeah, I feel ashamed.
And don't you go whining every day that it didn't yet be delivered, please?
Poor Henry.
Oh yeah, that's the Bradley. I ordered that. Those mats. And 4 bottles of Tamiya Extra Thin. A book on dogfighting. Dogfight 2. That's actually a really cool book, Paul. But it's got a big chunk in there about the Mustang.
What was that? What book?
Called Dogfight. The greatest air duels of World War II.
Where have you found that?
It's as cheap as chips on Amazon.
Is it?
It's like $14 Canadian. It's a really, really good book. Somebody did a review of it just a couple of days ago on YouTube.
Alright, I'll have a look.
Okay, this needs a little bit of filler.
And I ordered that UV light and glue that you did the review on. They're all out of stock though.
What, the UV glue?
Yeah, on Hobby Link Japan.
Yeah, another place has got it, that 1999 one.
Oh yeah?
They've got it together with the torch.
I ordered both these together and it came to $12.
I think it's about 14 bucks in this place. But it's in stock now.
Oh shit. Well, I'll pay less and wait.
That's fair enough.
Jesus Christ. Well, of course.
ordered this, Paul.
Right, you've ordered one of them?
Oh.
Cool. Same kit Lee's got, isn't it? The one I gave to Lee.
Free shipping.
What?
Free shipping.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so.
How much you pay for that?
$51.
Canadian? Yeah, of course Canadian.
What's that? £2?
Yeah, dream on. That's not bad.
No. That's pretty cheap considering how much that kit usually trades for. So.
Mm.
And of course, I lost something. Yay!
I think you'd be putting Zimrit on that, wouldn't you?
It comes with Zimrit on it.
Does it?
Yeah, it says very big on the box.
Well, that's not the one Lee's got then, is it? That's the one I built before.
I don't know.
The one Lee's got no Zim on it.
Yeah, the one Lee's got the 3-in-1, I think.
Yeah, I think that one then, is that like, what's the code for that one? It's like 6429 or something.
I can't remember now.
I think I built that one.
That one's uber expensive. It's like $100.
Yeah, that's got a lot of PE in it, metal barrel.
Yeah, that one there has 2 variations of that kit. There's an older version of the kit that comes with a metal barrel. What else has it got? Metal. It's got photo etch for the side skirts.
No, it's not that one then. That kit's actually got PE in it for the skirts.
Which one?
That one you just showed me.
I think so. They usually do. Not often. Well, I don't know. It's about hit or miss. Half of them do, half of them don't.
I'm pretty sure I built a kit.
Premium kit, I think.
Oh, is it premium one? Right. Cool, that'd be awesome then.
Double check now.
Let me have the code when you got it. I'll send it to one I built ages ago.
No, it's not a premium. Oh, this is one of the newer ones. Mommy! Is Mommy home? Yeah.
Just note that John P doesn't join this.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Sweetums.
Well done.
Alright, guys, I'm going to call it a night.
Right, see you later, Nige.
Alright, so have fun.
See you later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you, Nige.
The wife is home. I have to go be husbandy.
Ta.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Send her away.
You guys be good. Keep your stick on, guys.
You.
Hello.
Bye. We've still got 3 viewers, so if somebody wants to join, just tell me and I give you the.
You gonna cry off early again tonight, Seb?
Sorry?
You gonna cry off early?
What's early in your point of
Well,
view?
it was about 11:15 last time. You're a lightweight.
Yeah. Ba ba.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Probably had something to do with being a. Hè? Hi Andy. Maar het is allemaal zo'n beetje deze tijdzone, dus. Nee, maar die is al een paar jaar aan het rentenieren. Ik zet hem uit. Well, I lost one thing already, and I can't find it, but I probably can make one even better than what they give me. Isn't that hard to dictate?
Without their bubbles, maybe.
Yeah, it looks too good, so I have to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, so much fun when John joins, doesn't say a word.
Yes, I know that the conversation just flows. doesn't it?
Yeah, really. He doesn't want to shut up.
Have you noticed he's really mouthy on the Skype chat? That says
Yeah.
anything? Yeah. Best thing you've said all night.
Yeah, 15, wasn't it? He doesn't really should notice.
Yeah, he needs to get a camera. Stop being scared.
Yeah, I told him that a couple of weeks ago. He has to ask his parents for permission.
That's nice there, Stefan. Andy says you're looking exceptionally sexy this evening. Does that mean he doesn't other times? That's a bit mean.
Just a bit less, I think.
Oh, that's a bit mean. I think you look sexy all the time, Stefan.
Thanks, Paul. You
No
too.
worries. No worries. That killed the conversation.
Yep. Moving on.
John's fault.
You chose to answer that one. Your fault.
I didn't answer it. I just relayed it.
Come on. Oh, I got a PE sticker thingy. Maybe that works.
What are you building tonight then, John?
I'm not building anything right now.
Character, probably.
Conversation skills.
Yeah. I want to say boobs, but it's Julius. Damn. Broke the tip.
Usually when I'm on here, I'm not really doing anything modeling related because my computer is on the first floor and my room is in the second floor.
Right.
So usually I just grab something small and I build it.
Nobody even needs to say anything to that. Just leave it at that.
Okay. This is why I don't talk.
At least you're proud to admit it's small, John, anyway. Apparently, the size doesn't matter, apparently.
Yeah, but what's worrying me, he's looking at a couple of guys building and he's building something bigger. Yeah.
John can make up with it with his exceptional conversation skills.
Yeah.
Right now, he's thinking, fuck you, Paul.
Let's see, did anyone watch Waterloo's escapades with Gilbert in Chicago?
That sounds really dodgy.
Yeah, that's something like
Yes,
grabbing
I
something
know.
small and making something bigger.
Sitting on your first floor playing with something small.
Yeah. I have no clue what he's talking about, so... Not me.
Your Sherman came out well, John, anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's a really nice kid. You did a great job on that one. You should, right. How do, does Tasca make it through what they say about it?
It's pretty good.
Which kit was it? Was it a Dragon?
No, it's Tamiya. 148 scale.
Oh, 148 was it? I didn't know.
Yeah. The lower hull is actually a die-cast metal.
Yeah, quite a lot of them are die-cast, aren't they?
Costume.
The nice little kits are just
Costume.
the same price as 130, aren't they?
Yep. I got mine cheap.
Nice.
Found it at my dad likes to go hunting for CDs and vinyl records
Yeah.
at estate sales, and I tag along sometimes. So this guy was selling these old model kits.
That's always nice. Especially if he pays for them.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it on Skype this afternoon, Paul? What I saw when I was driving along the airbase, Holland.
Yeah, what was it, Mitchell?
Yeah, it was a Mitchell with a flying training formation with a Spitfire.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, they got a head on. I hear them coming. What the hell? And just over the trees. Oh fuck!
That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day.
It's quite maneuverable. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. What was it for? Do you know?
Sorry? No, it's that airbase got. It's called historic flights. They got 12 or 15 historical planes. They just keep airworthy, so they fly now and then. So it was just, stretching the wings, so to say.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I know in 2-3 weeks there is a flight day on that same airfield, so probably going there.
Sweet.
Andy is attending a show tomorrow. Should I be looking for anything special? That depends what kind of show you are. I mean, a dog show? No, sorry.
Look for dogs.
Yeah. Or cats. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be quite.
Now, is it air show, armor show? Any?
S&M show.
That's Paul's thingy, I think.
Well, yeah. I reckon John likes a bit of S&M.
What the hell are you talking about?
Stefan's not a man of the world.
That's a song by Rihanna.
I just came back.
From
You guys were talking about
We managed to get onto S&M somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Andy is attending a show tomorrow. Should he be looking for anything special? Well, that's kind of what kind of show you're attending. And Paul comes up with S&M, of course.
Don't blame me.
It wasn't me.
It was John's dirty mind.
Oh yeah, sure, John. Sorry, my fault.
See? Get it right. For God's sake. Right. A bit of rust.
Okay, this sounds very dirty at this moment, talking about SMM, and I just checked my YouTube if I got any messages, and World War Never Changes just upped a video that's called How I Get Rid of Holes.
Send them shopping.
Yeah. Bad timing. And I dropped another thing. In the habit of dropping things tonight. Ah, there it is. Dat is leuk geworden. Ja. Heb je het ook zo warm? The missus has finished something, a work of hers. Now trying to put it on my shoulder. She who must be obeyed.
Is that an octopus?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She makes them. They go to, I think it's called the same in English, premature born.
All right, that's good.
How's the glass box called in English? Yeah. When babies are premature, they go into a glass box. I don't know the name now.
Like incubator.
Yeah, something like that. And it's the science behind it. It's when they're in the womb, they grab their umbilical cord to just play with their hands, so to say. And the danger is if they premature born, they're gonna grab the hoses, the air hoses and stuff, and rip them out. So they make now these octopuses in a special way, specially wool and stuff, and give them to them in the incubator, so they got something to train their hands with without ripping out their own lines.
That's really cool.
It seems to work, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Multiple children's hospitals already using them.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna build for Sebastian's Panther Sig?
Oh, this is too easy to answer.
Panther. No, I've got either Dragon, Black Knight, Panther G late.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Yeah, you have. I've never seen it on your stats. It's quite a good kit, to be honest. Looks nice. Or I've got a Cyber Hobby white box of the Panzer BO, you know, the reconnaissance one with the fake gun.
Ah.
I've got one of those as well. I'm not sure which one yet. Probably do the BO, but I think it's quite unusual.
I made a list of who's entering with what, as far as known. And
Yeah.
Hendrik said he would make a video, so I'm guessing it will be up today or tomorrow, if he made it already. I hope so. And he also told me he would make rules and stuff like you got, and send them to Lee. I don't know if he did it already.
I have no idea. It's Lee's birthday today. Lee's been drunk since about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So.
Probably not, then.
Well, just keep messaging Hendrik every 5 minutes. Have you done the rules? Have you uploaded the video yet?
I just still don't have rules. What are the rules?
Are you doing these rules?
But I think he said he would send him to Lee, but I think he can up them himself and Lee make them. What did he say?
The section on the forum.
Yeah, he would make him into a sticky.
Yeah.
So I think Hendrik, I don't know if you're still watching, but Lee made the SIG already, the forum thread. So if you just post them there, and I'm guessing Paul can also make them a sticky, or Guppy, because he's the moderator.
I don't think Guppy can. No.
Oh, he's watching. Video will be up tomorrow, and no, I have not sent a list. And it's our SIG. Tell Paul he sucks.
And there goes the sticky friend.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Paul. So if you got the list ready, Hendrik, just post them in the thread, and then or Guppy or Paul or Lee will make them into a sticky. Seb, would you please send me a link? Andy, I will. I'll do that on your tactical jackalope. I'm sending you on your Gmail now, and I'm also sending on your YouTube channel. Give me a second.
What the hell is that fella doing out there?
Tactical jackalope, there you are.
Can you hear that outside?
Of course, I'm watching. You all suck. I'm guessing I have my own.
Well,
You will post it. Jesus, I can't read that fast, Hendrik. Yes, I will post it in a second. His review of his kit that girlfriend gave him.
right.
I wonder what he has to do for that one.
Don't want to know.
Or wonder what he's not getting for a while.
Oh, that's also a possibility. He's buying off sex with kids. I want sex. Here's a kid. That's good for 3 weeks. Oh yeah, that's also up. There's the link.
Welcome to Alliance Limited.
I got a link to your Skype, your YouTube, and your G Plus now, so you should be able to come in, Andy.
You want to come in, Andy?
No, I'm not coming, Andy. I don't know if he's coming.
I hope not. Are you there yet, John?
What?
He's slowly building.
Slowly.
Doing it in short strokes. I mean stages.
I already did what I had to do. Wow, he's... Hi, John, Andy. Oh, your mic is still muted. Oh, it's open now.
Hey guys.
Hi, Andy.
Hey Blonde. Stefan.
Andy.
How's it going?
Stefan, you're a fine, beautiful man.
Okay,
Oh,
and this
man.
goes from awkward to very awkward in just over a millisecond.
I'll just see if I can make him blush.
It's
He
hard.
isn't in screen long enough for us to see.
What happened to Cullen? I saw he was on earlier.
Yeah, his wife came home, so he has to be a husband now.
Oh. Isn't that convenient?
I don't know if that's convenient.
So I was going to, by the way, Sebastian, I'm going to a modeling show.
Okay, yeah, it could be an air show or something because we were talking about that.
We only have 2 per year, so I'm attending one of them.
Okay, I got, as far as I know, 1 a year, but it's only in start of October.
How are you, Paul?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not bad. You guys are familiar with Squadron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're running a promotion in June. I live pretty close to them, and they're calling it a show. It's not really a show. So for $50 US, I have access to their warehouse and anything in their warehouse at 40% off. Is it worth it?
Wow.
Seems like you have to buy an awful lot of stuff to make up the $50.
It's a good excuse, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I'm not sure it's worth it.
Depends what they sell. Do they sell everything?
Yeah. They're a
Sell
big
products?
distributor as well as
Yeah.
they sell all the accessories.
Hmm. Hope you can get some bargains then.
What about shipping? Born?
Those look like dragon instructions.
Yep.
Are you working on the Puma?
He got a message from Hendrik, kind of complaining that VK still hasn't shipped his thing.
I told you, Hendrik, call Interpol.
That's Scotland Yard. It's coming from England.
Tell Hendrik to get his happy ass in the room.
He's already been in one.
Ah, but it's sounding some kind like a grunge metal, almost dying singer.
I see.
Last week it was 3PO.
He's doing authentic C3. Yeah. Oh, right.
I didn't see if anyone responded earlier. Did you guys see the exploits of Gilbert and Waterloo and Chicago over the week?
Yeah, some of it.
No,
Pretty funny.
responded, but it's kind of. We were just talking about something
Yeah,
else.
it's got a dodgy title that their exploits, what they've been up to.
Looks like John wore a kilt just about the entire visit.
Yeah. I think it did.
And I'm not sure they stayed sober every day.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Hendrik sent me a message. He says, I can't join because I have no working mic or a camera. Maybe tomorrow. Isn't that what your girlfriend's for, Hendrik? Oops, I'm sorry.
He sent me a message. He's going to buy a mic, but I think it would be smarter for him to buy a webcam because 9 times out of 10 there is a mic in it, and then he can use his laptop instead of his phone.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Second that.
Yep.
I have a Logitech webcam and it's got a decent mic in it.
Yeah, most webcams nowadays do. So just a webcam for on your laptop and you're done, basically.
He called me an asshole. Oh, that's funny. No harm, no foul, Hendrik. Arschloch!
You're building anything at the moment, Andy?
Well, yeah, sort of, yeah.
Okay, that sounds kind of dodgy.
I'm having motivational issues.
Ooh, Mike is coming online.
Which mic?
Dark Blade.
Wrong.
We're not here. Oh, damn, you can see this.
Too late.
But you got motivational issues about building the...
Actually, Sunday I'm going to start a big project. I'm going to redo my hobby room.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, redo it, so...
Because I thought you were building a plane?
Yeah, I was building a 1/72nd scale BF-109.
Yeah, that was it.
And more or less, I'm basically done with the BT-7. I just need to do a final matte coat. How's
the BF-109 going?
Okay, I really haven't had time to work on it. I've been working a lot lately. Although today is Hendrix being a smartass?
Yep.
Always.
I'm off starting today. I'm actually off for 10 days, so I'm going to get some work done.
Lucky ass.
I did speak to Michael this morning.
Which one?
Hamilker.
Okay. That's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, we have a lot of Michaels.
Popular name.
Maybe we should call him Herr Reese.
Yeah, what? Well, he did a damn fine job on a Dio of his.
Oh, that was amazing. The wet work was just...
yeah. The muddy water he did in front of the BT-7.
Yeah, it was amazing. I told him it was museum worthy.
I told him it's really, and now I know why I'm always looking at his videos for inspiration on Dios. And he said something, thanks for your nice words and your approval. And damn, you don't need my approval. playing a video game. At least it sounds like a video game.
Hey, Paul, I got a question for you. Have you guys, either you or Lee, got your hands on the new Swan Morton hobby knife set?
No, which one's this?
Well, they're making hobby knives now. I guess they realized that so many modelers were using their scalpels.
Is this the retractable blade one?
It's a lot like an X-Acto set. It comes with 3 handles and a bunch of different blades.
Oh, right, no, I haven't seen that, no.
It looks really nice. I found a U.S. distributor for it, and it's really reasonably priced, and it's still made in England.
Let's have a look at that.
Kind of like this set, you mean?
Yeah.
Have a look, stay there.
This one?
Like that, is it? Right.
Yeah, only this cost me about just under €2.
How do you like them?
Well, this is very, very cheap knockoff. So, but the blades are very interchangeable, and it's nice. I already broke one handle though.
Oh, okay. So it's not. That's a knockoff. That's not the actual.
No, this is a knockoff. This is very cheap knockoff.
My favourites are the Tamiya ones. I think they're absolutely brilliant. The plastic handle, but it's in metal. I suppose it's almost like a ferrule, isn't it? Chuck. Absolutely spot on. I've got a lot of the Swan ones. I'm not keen on them. The actual scalpels. Don't know what it is about them I don't like. I'll have to have a look at that set though. I think actually you were giving that set away with one of the magazines if you subscribed. If I remember right.
Yeah, they're about $25-30 US.
Right, so it'll be about £25-30 probably.
I'll be back in a sec. Who's joining? Oh, David. He just muted his mic. He isn't joining. I'll be back in a second, guys.
I have to, if I buy any of those Tamiya tools, I pretty much have to buy them from an Asian eBay dealer.
Same in the UK. They cost a fortune in the UK to buy.
Yeah.
Nearly every tool I've got's Tamiya. I've just picked them up along the way. Big fan of the tools, to be honest. Really good. But they're not cheap.
No.
At all.
I might try these Swan Mortons out.
Yeah,
I don't know why I can't buy the scalpel blades.
Over there.
There's some import restriction with the U.S. Customs Department about medical supplies.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
so. Yeah.
Because they're sterile, aren't they? They're sterile, sealed.
I don't know why, but I can't. I actually bought some one time because you can buy them in large quantities really cheaply.
That's right. Yeah, you get them in boxes of 100 normally.
Yeah, and I got a letter from the U.S. Customs Department saying they had confiscated them.
That was good of them. That was nice of them.
Yeah.
Well, the sterile sealed, most of them. I think I got them here. They come like that. So they're like foil packed.
Yeah.
I can't see why they're a risk, because actual... Oh, God knows. Just stupid laws, isn't it? Silly regulations.
I was trying to understand the logic. It says, so I can't have a scalpel blade, but I can walk into a store and then walk out with a 9mm pistol?
Yep.
I didn't get that.
Stupid, isn't it? Stupid rules.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's somehow trying to protect the U.S. medical instrument industry, would be my guess.
Most probably, yeah. If it's harmful to the economy, they've got an interest in I suppose, haven't they? But yeah, there's some dark clause and rules. Where are you? In Texas, are you?
Yeah, I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
You got quite relaxed gun laws there, haven't you?
I mean, compared to some places in the world, yes.
You can open carry there, can't you?
Yeah, you can get a license to carry. Concealed, yeah.
It's got to be. You can't open carry.
That's correct.
Oh, I thought you could over there. Texas.
Yeah, you can for about 15 minutes until some police officer sees you.
Yeah. Legally you're allowed to, but it's not ideal too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, in the UK, you can't even buy a plastic airsoft pistol without a license. But you can go in any shop and buy a 6-inch kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Or a crossbow. Crossbows, anyone can go and buy a crossbow. £150 draw weight, and you just walk in the shop and buy one. You can't buy a plastic imitation gun. Really got those laws nailed down to have. Have you ever shot a crossbow? You know the power of them?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not a weapon to mess around with.
No, not at all.
But you can walk into a store, as long as you're over the age of 18, you can go and buy one. But,
I was looking at your Flexifile set up there on your bench, Paul.
That's awesome, I think. Which one? This one?
Yeah, my only complaint is the little material, the I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it doesn't last very long.
No, it does wear out really quick. You're right. The coarser one's not bad, but the fine ones, you literally probably get 1 to 2 uses out of them. You got to replace them. But with the shape of them, they're almost invaluable for what they do.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's an ingenious product.
It is very clever, but like you say, you do go through those tapes quick. The Flexifile touch and flow system is even better. I love that thing. You know, you've seen it with a glass vial, and you can just run along. That's even better, that thing. That's awesome. I think most of the stuff Flexifile do are good, to be honest. Well, the sanders are rubbish. You want UMP sanders, not Flexifile. How's it going, Mike? Was that 1 minute, or are you pointing at the ceiling?
It was 1 minute because I was eating something.
Ah, right. I see the elephant back.
Oh, fuck off with the whole elephant thing.
How's things? Alright?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm working on the boat again.
Oh, great. So we get to hear the chainsaw.
No, if I'm going to sand, I'm going to sand off the table because the table's wooden.
Right. Cool. No worries.
Paul, do you ever build any ships?
Yes, I built Tamir's 1350th Bismarck about 3 years ago. I'll never build another ship while I live. It was good. I just found it really boring. Kit was great. It all went together right. Painting it was good. I enjoyed painting. Just the assembly was just really monotonous and boring. So yeah, I can't see me building another one anytime soon.
Did you dress it up with all the photo etch?
No, just out of the box.
Okay. Did you do any rigging?
2 pieces. I kind of pussied out sort of stuff. Yeah, the amount of rigging. Yeah, I don't do rigging at all.
I've been looking at a ship build now. So I'm working on a ship build now.
It looks like a U-boat.
Yep, that's it. I've been really quiet because I've been concentrating on doing the how good that's going to be, but I've been concentrating on doing the rear assembly, the rudders and the props.
Oh, I can just about make it out.
Yeah, it's not the greatest thing for doing that sort of shot, but this is the first Hobby Boss kit I've put together. I must say I'm really impressed. The really fine moulding they've done on the all the guards around the props and the propellers. It's probably less than 1/2 mil thickness moulding.
Yeah, that's good.
Really, really crisp.
Yeah,
no lines or anything to clean up. It's exceptional.
The 262 I'm building now is a Hobby Boss. That's my first Hobby Boss kit, and some parts fit together like a glove, other parts are like a fingerless glove, but they don't quite fit. But for the money, you can't fault them. They're all really cheap.
Yeah, I've got a 262 and a TA152 in the stash from Hobby Boss.
Yeah, it goes together well. Just no part where you think, you know, it doesn't quite fit, and you're like, oh, what a shame. But I think the RRP and the 148 is about 16, 17 quid, is it?
Did you see the T-35 they have coming out?
Who's this? Hobby Boss?
Yeah, the Rush, that massive multi-turreted tank.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, not out yet. The only thing that sucks about Hobby Boss and their armor kits is their track links are horrible.
Have I got any hobby boss? Where have I? Oh yeah, I've got the Merc.
You got the Merc for 3, I got the 4.
Yeah, I got the 3D, the LIC. I think that's the only.
A review on the Merkaba. They've got about, was it 4 or 5 parts for each track link?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine'll end up with aftermarket ones, don't worry.
I think I'd rather pull my teeth out with a pair of needle nose pliers.
Yeah, it's hard work, and it's making life difficult for yourself, really. But that's the only armor kit I've got, hobby boss. Yeah, it is. Just the Merc of it.
I got the Merc for 4, I got the Pershing from
Oh
Hobby
no,
Boss.
I've got a Panzer 2 as well. Yeah, Panzer 2. They're cheap though, so. Well, the Merc one, that was about
Have you built any of those easy assembly 1/72nd scale aircraft they make?
No.
They're really, really inexpensive. I'm just curious if they were any good.
I've made a rule I don't do 172 anymore. I've got a whole shelf ram packed full of them down there when I didn't have this and didn't have much room. So when I built this, I said that's not going to build 172 anymore. I just keep building kits that won't fit me with the display cabinet at the minute. I think I only own one. Yeah, I own one 172 kit, and that's Rebel B17. Yeah. That's it. No, so they're snap together kits, are they?
You got a Revel?
Yes, I've got a Rebel 1. Shock there.
No, they're not snapped together. They just say easy assembly.
Ah.
That's an easy assembly.
What's that, Mike?
That's an easy assembly one.
Is it? Hobby Boss?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Literally
How'd you
the
like
wings just snapping from about there to the front, and it's done for the wings.
Right, so that's a Hobby Boss kit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good coincidence. There you go. Yeah, Mike's built them on, Andy.
Well, that's getting really done at the shelf for Dune, so.
Dean's put a link up to that Swan Morton kit as well.
Yeah, silmasta.com, a catalog, that's one more. I don't know.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Shall I have a look now?
Thanks, Dean.
Well, there we go. £21 in the UK.
That's a lot of money.
I don't know. It's 3 knives. You pay for an Exacto in the UK. I think you pay about £8-9. I can't click on the link.
No, it's not a high.
So, have you actually got one of those, Andy? Or are you looking to
No, I actually think about getting the set because I really only have one knife.
What should I have to
I wonder how tight the chuck is on the blade, though. Because a few of those, I've got an Exacto, and I think no, I haven't got a Swan, but you press down hard on the blade, and the blade moves up. That's what I like about him, but it's a good set, to be fair.
I wonder which knife Guppy is using, because it has a very wide handle, and it looks quite good.
That's an Exacto.
Huh?
Sorry?
An Exacto.
Okay. I have to ask him when I see him again.
It does look a good kit, though.
They look nice. I think it's cool to buy something made in England. There's probably not a whole lot of that anymore.
Not that much anymore, no. Unfortunately.
Is Corgi still made in England, or are they building them in China now?
What's that?
Corgi, the old die-cast toys.
Oh,
Probably China.
probably China, yeah. Is Corgi even still going?
I think so. That's a good question.
If it is, it must have been sold off. I haven't seen any Corgi stuff in a long time. So yeah, it'll be Far East now, and it's probably sold off for nothing.
They used to be pretty expensive.
Yeah, they were really good. When I was a kid, they were always top quality. They're always really expensive.
Get a load of this, Paul. They're owned by Hornby, and they're still in business.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew Hornby used to own them, but I didn't think they still did.
I'm assuming they do. I don't know how to send you. I'd have to use the screen share.
It's alright. I'll put Hornby in. You on Hornby's actual website?
No, I just googled Corgi diecast toys.
Right, well, I'm on Hornby's website. Kits, chain packs.
It's the little dog, the red icon with the white dog in the middle. Is their logo.
There's nothing on there.
They're probably trying to sell you a 124 Typhoon.
I was going to say, yeah, they do tend to release those, don't they?
Yeah, is that out yet?
No, it's been delayed.
It fitted together way too well.
Huh? What's that, Dave?
I say it probably fitted together too well.
Yeah, there's not enough flash on these parts.
Redo them.
Yeah.
Get the grinder out, loosen it up.
Are those older 124th Airfix kits that bad?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are shocking. Somebody on the forum, John, was building, I think it was a Spitfire. He spent weeks detailing the engine, putting wires on it, painting it all up. They come to fit it into the fuselage, and the fuselage was all warped and it wouldn't even fit together. So he just basically wasted his time working on it. So I told him to email Airfix, and he did, and he just got a reply back saying that all kits, that's how they are. That's a good response.
Yeah.
By law, if you buy something that's not fit for purpose, you can get your money back. And technically that is. So he wasn't too impressed. So yeah, anything before the Mosquito, probably worth avoiding.
Anything made before 2015.
Yeah, even the new stuff's a bit crap. They just vary. I mean, Lee's had a nightmare with that Javelin of his with the decals on it.
You like that BF 109 you did the building, the aircraft tutorial on.
The 109 is probably one of their best kits. It's not perfect, but it goes together well. I mean, I've built like 5 of those now, and they do go together well. My biggest gripe with Airfix on the sprue gates, they put huge connectors to the parts, and it takes forever to clean them up.
Wow.
That's the problem with them.
What I want to know is who lit a fire under Zvezda's ass. All of a sudden, their new kits are great.
Yeah, I've seen Guppy saying about that. Was it an SU-27?
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at that.
I did a review of the 109 F2.
Yeah, I did a review of that on the site.
Yeah, it's
what scale is it?
Full engine.
What scale is it?
Inexpensive.
What scale?
The only real problem with that kit is the decals. They're terrible.
Yeah, I agree. That's where the decals are bad.
What scale is that kit from Zvezda you're talking about now?
K7.
48.
148, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to rate your voice a bit, Paul.
Oh yeah, I talk really quiet, don't I?
Yeah. Well, they're just ignoring you.
I get annoyed all the time.
What I really liked is it had the posable control surfaces and a full engine, and it was about $17 to $19.
Oh, that's cheap.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very affordable kit. I think I paid about £14 for it.
Hendrick's done your rules and that, Seb.
Yeah, he told me it's up, if you can make it sticky.
I do. What's it worth?
Depends. Do you want to win?
No.
Do you want a chance to win?
No. I can't win. I can never win anything on the forum.
Yes, you can, because we're not officially off on ISM.
No, I can't win. It's not fair if I win.
Why isn't that fair? If you have the best?
No. I won't have the best anyway.
Don't know. Stiff competition. But best thing is, we won't tell you what you could win.
If I won, I wouldn't accept it anyway. Somebody else can have it.
That's your choice.
Sebastian, what are you working on?
There you go.
This. It's a Polish armored car.
Ah.
But it's just... they took a very good look at Airfix and they thought, let's make that worse.
Isn't that more or less a wheel chock for a Panzer IV?
No. It's a Polish armored car from 1934, so I didn't even think they were. This is, you know, the closest thing this looks like is what is that French thing called? FT-17? Very early French tank.
Yeah.
FT-17, I think.
You ever, Sebastian? Do you ever order anything off Lucky Model?
Yeah, I did once. The Dio piece.
So Lucky Model was doing a pre-order special on the new Mang FT-17 with the riveted turret.
I got some pictures of that thing.
Yeah,
the real FT-17.
If you pre-ordered it, it was only $21.99 US before shipping.
Wow. Hey, we got 2 Hennas in here now.
Yeah, I'll just click the link by accident and leave like a dickhead.
Yeah, one froze. The other
I was surfing around and clicked back on you to see what you were doing, and I just clicked the link and I was like, oh shit.
I'm probably gonna shut down the second one in a second. Yeah. I'm not gonna try that because I'm gonna block you. I tried that again with Mike. That worked, but
yeah, don't be blocking me. That's just mean. What you did to Mike.
Yeah. He has his mic muted, so.
Mike.
No Mike.
Put your mic on, Mike.
Mic on. Mic on.
Your mic?
Good or bad?
There we go.
Try juggling glue and a model and trying to switch your mic on. Not easy.
That's an artillery. That's by definition bad, I think.
It's a new tool, supposedly.
I have to say, a mate of mine, he is building the new Panzer IV from artillery, and that one looks good.
Is that 148, Andy, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see what that's like, because the other one's the Rebel, isn't it, in 132?
Yeah, I have that one as well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. Get that.
It says brand new tooling right here.
What price was that?
I got this in an eBay auction. I basically stole it.
Oh, right. Wonder what the RRP.
I think I paid $19 for it.
That's good. How long's it been out? Is it fairly new?
Let's see if there's a date.
You'll see how much it is in the UK.
2009.
Alright, so it's fairly few years old.
And it comes with the, I'm not sure what you call it, the dolly that they transported the aircraft on the ground.
Okay. Does it come with like colour call outs and what have you? Or
yeah,
yeah, it's £28.99 in the UK.
It's got an engine, that's nice.
2685. 2685.
The decals look pretty good.
Hang on. Just gonna look for a review of it now and see what they say.
It's got I like this. It's got CGI rendered instructions.
Wow, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, 3D images.
That's cool.
Let's see, colors. They actually call out the RLM colors, which is really nice.
What paint call-outs do they give? Is it their own paint, or do they give other people's?
Probably.
Yeah, Italy, yeah. But I have the Viejo RLM set, so...
Yeah.
There's a Japanese version.
Really?
Yeah.
There's not much information on builds on the website. Anyway.
I think I found a German site that somebody had built one, and they said it was okay, but they thought that the tail was incorrectly sized.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, it depends how bothered you are, doesn't it, really?
No, I'm not a rivet counter.
I can give a crap if it's just a motor or whatever.
If it looks like an Arado, it's an Arado.
Yep. No, you're right, there's no real builds on it on the internet anyway.
I think several opportunities some manufacturers have on some kits. Like no one builds a 148 scale Dornier 17.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Do 17?
Yeah, cool.
Do.
Somebody needs to release a 148 Hurricane as well, a decent one.
I think it's on the Airfix and the Teleri, isn't it, that do those?
Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time with the Airfix one. The Italiera one's a bit of a complex, weird build.
My grandpa gave me a part-built Airfix 148 Hurricane, and I can attest to the fact that it's a pain. He ended up getting... it broke that many times when I was trying to finish the build, I just gave up.
Yep.
So take it, Airfix as well and truly picked Lee off then this time.
Yeah, it was on his Javelin. Obviously, he's taken months to build it and what have you. He comes to put the decals on. Half of them wouldn't fit. They're either too big or too small to fit like the tail and that. They were overhanging or they were too small to fit in the gap. And others were just tearing and falling apart on him.
You're joking?
Yeah, so he's not too impressed.
Well, you're saying about, obviously, I'm not being funny. For me, Airfix is about the only readily available cheap kit where I live. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah, I haven't even got a local model shop. But I have. I've got Tim.
Well, there's two near me, but obviously, as I said before, living in a village, there isn't one. Actually, no, I think there's 3 near me now.
Right.
But there's one I think there's 2 in Sleaford and 1 in Boston. Which is, well, Sleaford's a 7-minute train journey and Boston can be about 20-minute train journey.
Right. So I've got one shop locally that's a load of rubbish. And the next nearest one's about 40 miles away.
And also you've got Tim not that far away, have you?
No, Tim's very handy. It's a bit deadly every time I go around there. I come back to hit.
I'm surprised Hannah hasn't killed you yet.
No, Hannah doesn't care what I buy. No bothered.
Paul, I finally got the last set of keel doublers on the bottom end of the boat, back end of the boat.
Excellent. Let me have a look, hang on. So how far do you reckon you've got left to build that thing?
Quite a bit. I don't think I'll get it done by by the end of this summer.
No.
But then it's one of those ones, I knew it was going to be a case of plod along as and when I had the...
time.
Well, time and inclination, because as I said before, I've burnt myself out on this a couple of times.
Yeah. It'll be worth it in the long run.
Oh, yes.
What I can't figure out for the life of me is why in the world would Tamiya discontinue this?
Where is that? Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a cool kit, isn't it? They discontinued that, have they?
Yeah, and now they're kind of rare, and if you find them on eBay, people want top dollar for them because they know it's discontinued.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Dornier, the File, the Arrow, they're push-pull, twin-engine fighter.
Oh, it's the one with the prop at the front and the back.
Yeah. You know, a 148, this is a big airplane.
Oh yeah. Pretty
I wish
safe.
somebody would do a new tooling of 148 Harrier.
Yeah, that'd be a decent kit. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I have the Airfix 148 Sea Harrier that I won from the Made Modelers competition. And I look at that and think, I'm going to have to rescribe that.
You'll enjoy that anyway.
I think that's when my skills have improved.
Right. Yeah, no.
Carlos and I were talking the other night, and Tamiya has they haven't released it yet, but they have a brand new tool, 1/72 scale 0, with a complete cockpit.
Yeah. Are you sure they haven't released that?
I don't know, may have. Their
Yeah,
website said it was coming soon.
I think they have released it. I think didn't Gary Botman make one?
I think you might have done.
Yeah, I'm sure Gary did. Do you know Gary Bottom's, Andy, making models again?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's built one. Pretty sure it's on his channel. Yeah, I've got the 148 version. That's actually really good as well. The 0. Which one is it? I can't remember which one it is now. The A6 M5 I've got. So it's a really nice kit.
I was going to say, Paul, speaking of 148, if you're going to rig that 148 from, Swordfish.
Am I going to rig it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll have to, won't I?
Well, it would look a bit, okay, it's a bit different in 1/72, but I think over like 148 from that, I think biplanes and that look a bit strange without the rigging.
Well, I don't plan on building it anytime soon, so I'll get to it one day.
I'm gonna be going now.
Yeah. Oh, you're still here.
Are you still playing with a little small thing?
No.
Oh, no. That's why he's going.
Yeah, he's put it away now. Make sure you clean up any mess. See you later, John.
Yeah, see you later.
See you, John.
Behind you, hon.
He's thinking, yeah, fuck you, you prick.
He's never going to tell us again that he's playing with something small.
He is, though, isn't he? He's really chatty in the Skype conversation. And says absolutely nothing in here.
Yeah, he is. Oh, well.
I think it's because he's scared we'll all have a go at him or something.
We do anyway. Doesn't really matter.
Probably even more because he's not saying anything.
Yeah, I mean, if he just joined in, we'd probably be alright.
Yeah, I was going to say, Paul, I take it you saw what I said about that job interview I had end of last month.
Yeah, it was a bit out of order, that, wasn't it?
Well, as I said to Stefan V, I said to the woman, thank you for the opportunity of, thank you for the what's name of interviewing, and she sounded a bit guilty.
Wonder why.
Ah, well, wasn't meant to be.
As I said, Seb, the annoying thing was she told me she was had interviewed more people that day, thus putting my hopes up a little bit. Turn around and say, oh, by the way, you've not been successful.
And she cut you right down.
I was like, why would you say that to someone and then tell them they've been unsuccessful?
Yeah, well.
Right now I'm going to have to pop off for a second because I'm going to have to wash this epoxy off my fingers and that.
I just let it dry.
Just clench your hands together, you'll be fine.
I want to eat my sweets, but I don't really want to have the taste of epoxy resin while I'm eating.
You'll be fine.
Until I keel over, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Just once.
Okay, so I have a question to the group. Whoever has the best answer. I want to try something different. I have obviously got airbrushes. That's not a problem. How would you spray paint thin-lined, non-hard-edged camo with a rattle can? You have to use a mask?
Holy crap! Yeah, definitely.
Yikes. Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you know, and you want to get a soft edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do like a field applied.
Yeah, I've just done this with my ME262. If you what's it on is on a tank.
Yeah.
What, like a German?
Yeah. Exactly.
You'll have to, if you get like, I did it with plastic hard, you know, sheet. And I cut the shape out that I wanted for the edge. And then if you raise it off the surface with white tack or blue tack, and then spray it, it gives like a soft-edged hard line, if that makes sense. So it's not perfectly straight, hard edge, but it's neat enough to look like it's been done in a smaller scale, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it can be done.
Yeah, because you bring it off the surface, a little bit of overspray gets underneath, so it doesn't give that tight edge. Have you got to use a rattle can?
Yeah, I'm going to do a project. I'm going to do a YouTube series on like going back to basics for someone who doesn't have an airbrush, and I'm going to try to build it with as simple tools as possible.
What scale is it? 1/35th?
Yeah.
The other way you could do it is with white tack worms. You know, where you roll your white tack up into a long strip and then sculpt it to the shape you want.
Yeah.
And then if you don't put the white tack fully flat, you leave it kind of beveled, again you'll get the soft edge. I think what you have to do is probably that and mask the whole thing off in one go. I think if you did shapes, you're going to end up with paint everywhere.
Yeah. Then it ends up being pretty hard edge, though, right?
Well, no. If you imagine, grab some. If you do like the white tack worm, what a lot of people do is they roll it, and then to get a harder edge, they actually flatten it with their fingers and then push it right down the surface, and that'll give a hard edge. If you leave it round and quite thick, because it's just sat on the surface, you've still got that slight raised edge. So when you spray down, that should give you almost flat edge.
Oh, okay. That wouldn't be that hard. It'd be a little time consuming, but it wouldn't
Yeah, it'll take you a while because you have to do all the camo pattern with white tack and then mask inside with tape. It'll take you a while, but it is doable. There's no other real way you can do it, really. The problem being is the blast off a rattle can is that fierce. You run a risk of blowing it under.
Yeah.
You'd have to be real distance away, but again, the problem with that is, especially where you live, you might get it powdery and a rough surface then. It's doable, definitely. Just not the easiest thing to do. Without an airbrush, that's probably, yeah, like you say, rattle cans is probably the only way you do it. To be honest.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Jerry's getting into trouble.
Who's that? Your dog? Cat?
Yeah.
Been naughty again.
He probably just wants some attention. That or he's barking at the neighbor's kids.
Right. Oh, God. What time is it now?
We got still 5 viewers, so if you got any questions or something, you can ask them, we can answer them, or you can join, just ask for an invite if you want.
Jerry? This is Jerry. Come here, buddy.
Can you say hello? Hello?
No.
He's not that talented.
No.
Cool dog.
Yeah, he's a mutt. He's half boxer, half German Shepherd.
I was going to say, he looks like he's got a bit of a boxer in him.
Yeah, that's the floppy ears. And the white stripe.
A German boxer.
German boxer.
That's right. Yeah, you see the dark coloration there in his neck. That's the German Shepherd in him.
Yeah, German Shepherd.
He's not very big. He weighs about 25 kilos.
That's nice. Is he quite an old boy, is he?
Say again?
Is he quite old?
He's 4.5.
Oh, no, he's not then. I didn't know if he had like a grey muzzle or if it was white muzzle. I can't quite tell on the camera.
Yeah, when he was a puppy, all his face was completely black, and then here within the last 1.5 to 2 years, it turned white.
Yeah,
I know that Yeah, Belgian Shepherds get a white snout very fast. I don't know what they call it in English.
Belgian Shepherd, Malinois.
Yeah, Mechelaars.
Yeah, I think we call them Malinois. They're quite popular in the States as well now as protection.
Yes. They use them as police dogs.
Yeah, they are very much.
Yeah, they're just like a really lean German Shepherd, aren't they? Fast as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Shepherds though.
Yeah, me too.
Good dogs. No, I do like the Belgian Shepherd. And there's the other one as well. Is it the oh god, I see the black Shepherd. I see.
Yeah, we call it a Groenendaler, but.
Yeah, no, this was a specific breed. It was like Polish Shepherd or.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
Completely black Shepherd.
Completely black, really lean.
Long hair.
Huh?
Long haired.
It was like semi-long haired, wasn't totally long.
Yeah, I know what it's in Dutch. It's called a Groenendaler.
Right.
But yeah, what's in English? I have no clue.
It was like
there was a guy in California who owned an English Mastiff that was 140 kilos.
Yeah, that's quite big.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
You don't want that thing jumping on your bed in the morning.
No, I hate to have to clean up after it.
Yeah, it's going to be elephant-sized turds. Well, my German Shepherd lays big enough friggin' shit. And that's only, she's only about 40 kilos, 35 kilos. My God, that's going to be horrific. The only thing is, can you imagine the slobber off it? Because they drool like hell, don't they?
That's 90% to do with bad feeding.
Yeah.
So, I'm confused. Maybe you Brits can answer this question. A lot of you guys still use or talk about the imperial measurement system. How many of them actually use? How much of you guys actually use metric?
It tends to be younger will use metric more. So basically, you know, you probably find from my generation down, I'm like 37 this year. I use both. Because I was taught metric in school. I'm a plumber by trade, and I served my time with my dad. My dad used imperial, and even to this day, it's weird. I'll measure something, and I'll go, right, 20 centimeters that way, 6 inches that way, and I will measure something like that. And I've got no idea why I do it. But you'll find a lot of younger people would just use metric. So yeah, I think it depends on age in the UK.
I use both, Paul.
Sorry?
I use both metric and imperial.
Yeah?
Because my dad's 53 this year, so he goes on about old money, as in, because I was measuring something at the pool to cut some fencing to go, little picket fencing to go around something, and I just measured it in foot and feet and inches. Because otherwise I've got my dad going, well, what's that in old money?
Yeah.
Cheeky old fart.
Yeah. I think the UK, just because of the age of the country and that, I think it's a bit of 50-50 at the minute, what we use. Obviously we're still on miles.
And yeah, I don't think that's ever going to change.
No, that'll never change.
I saw one time, I don't know even where, that they made a calculation what it would cost, if even possible, for the British to drive on the right side, so not left but right,
yeah,
of the road, but it isn't even possible anymore.
No. No, we're happy driving on the left, which is the right side.
Now, Paul, did you see what Seb said to me that time on Skype? He said, typical bloody British thinking they're always right.
Yeah, we are, that's why.
Well, we did own most of the world at one point.
Yeah, we did, that's a good point.
Yeah, the other half we owned, and you owed us, so... because we had all the money.
Yeah, you keep thinking.
That's right. Well, the only two countries I can think of that have right-hand drive would be you guys and Japan.
Australia.
Australia,
yeah.
Half of Africa if they own a car.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
There was a country a couple of years ago changed
Must be
from
hard.
right to left.
That must be hard. It's overrated driving on the right hand side of the road. I'm telling you, it is overrated. Better off on the left hand side.
If you think so.
I do.
Yeah, probably, because you're telling us.
Yeah, that's right.
I used to go to Germany quite regularly on business trips.
Yeah.
And every time I picked up a hire car in the airport, I used to spend about the first 15 minutes punching the door every time I tried to change gear.
Somebody said this to me a while ago. I don't know who it was now. And he said that when you go from a left-hand drive to a right-hand drive car, are the pedals still the same way round? Like, no, the clutch is on the right, the accelerator's on the left. Yeah, that doesn't quite work, does it? How confusing would that be?
Oh, do your head in.
Well, my dad used to live in. My dad emigrated to Tenerife, and every now and then he'd come back over here and he'd like pick us up and go out for a meal or something. We'd always go out somewhere, and on his way out, he'd always pull out the car park and go right out the bloody exit on the wrong side of the road. Because he was just that used to driving on the other side of the road, he'd just be off, people beeping at him. Yeah, it's quite entertaining.
I remember the first time I did a business trip to the States, I picked up at the airport, and the first thing that happened was the guy went through a red light and turned right. And I was like, we're going to die! He was like, oh no, it's perfectly legal here, as long as there's nothing coming.
Yeah, that wouldn't go very well in the UK, would it? Crashes and everything.
Oh no, I have to say, the most British are very gentle when it comes to foreigners on the road. Because you're idiots driving on the left-hand side. And I know from experience.
It's funny though, Seb, a lot of major accidents in the UK are caused by foreign truckers on the motorway not seeing vehicles and pulling out on them. Did you know that?
No, but I could understand if it were, because we got our mirrors set up.
Yeah, you can't see what's in the inside lane before you pull out.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. See, damn foreigners ruin it for everybody.
But just look at the countries where they come from. It probably starts with PL or RO or LV, BG.
I don't know, whenever I overtake one, I just put my foot down. Easiest way.
I had it one time. I was driving on the M5 or M3, I'm not very sure. And it's, what is it, 4 lanes?
Yeah.
And I was completely on the left side. And I wanted to overtake some mobile crane. So I indicated that I wanted to change lanes, and I saw I think it was a Jaguar coming from behind, pretty high speed. So I indicated I wanted to move to the right, and then there are still 2 lanes extra for him. So I waited for him to switch lanes, and a second later I see just his headlights way down, came back up, signaled me, so you can go. And what the hell, just move to the lane, you
Just
idiot.
move over the lane, yeah. You get that a lot over here. Yeah, unfortunately.
No, I'm in this lane. It's my lane. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, and the middle lane hoggers, the outside lane hoggers, I won't move over for you.
Oh, that's one thing I got. If I want to move and I'm signaling and I'm starting to move, they make room for me.
Yeah.
My personal favourite, Paul, as a passenger is in the village next to mine. There's cars parked on one side of the road. So it makes it difficult for 2 sets of cars to go by. The other day was quite typical. Me and my parents were waiting, trying to drive up, and then someone comes shooting past us, not giving a damn where they're going.
Right.
I'm like, for God's sake, you're going to cause an accident.
Yeah, standard of driving varies a lot, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I take it the driving's perfect round your end, is it, Paul?
Not really, no. Unless I'm driving, no.
That's the cars that are left with wheels and not bricks.
Oh, I dig. Yeah. No, car crime is okay. Over the other side of the water is bad.
Now, do they tax you guys by the mile? Do you have a device in your car that tracks your mileage and you pay taxes on that?
No, we just pay road tax per year or 6 months. It varies on how polluting your car is. So
I saw something on the TV news about a year ago that said that the British government was considering doing that.
Yeah,
they say that at regular intervals.
Yeah. No, the way they do it at the minute is if you've got a really, environmentally friendly car that does like 60 to the gallon, 70 to the gallon, you'll pay about, I think it's, you can pay about £20 a year road tax. Whereas if you've got a really gas-guzzling, 4x4 or SUV, I suppose you call them, you'll pay about £450 a year road tax. And that's the thing, to put people off buying gas-guzzling cars. But it doesn't really work. I mean, I've got a diesel, and I get about 45 to the gallon, and I still pay £250 a year tax. I don't think that's fair, really. It's fairly economical, it's diesel. But you still get crippled.
Weet ik nog niet. Wat vind jij?
Doesn't really work. But yeah, they did contemplate doing that, charging about a mile. So,
I was about to say the British government contemplates doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nee, er is hij nog een beetje jong voor.
What do you pay, Seb?
Yeah.
What do you pay for fuel over there?
Well, you have to count the liters, so that's about a quarter gallon.
Yeah, just what would you pay for a litre?
What do you want, diesel or normal?
Yeah, diesel will do.
Diesel is at the moment €1.49, I believe.
Right, so that's about £1.20, 30, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're not far off the price of us.
I pay $3.27 a gallon.
Yeah.
We pay about £6.50 a gallon.
Yeah, it would be about
like $10. That be?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. Your gallons are smaller than ours, aren't they? A little bit.
Yeah, there's a difference between an imperial gallon.
Aren't yours like 4 litres? Is it 4 litres in a US gallon?
I'm not sure, Paul. You know what? I'd have to look that up. I apologize.
Yeah, a US gallon is about 4 liters. I thought an English gallon would be the same.
Yeah, 4.5 on ours.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a question from Paul O'Neill. Andy, I saw you enjoyed your building your Stoop Fries. Where is the refueling port on the Ausführung B?
Oh, wow, on a bee. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of photographs of bees. That's a really good question.
Ik kom er zo aan. Ja, ik kom er zo aan.
Without research, I can't answer that question. I mean, unlike the D or E forward, the refueling port was on the back of the vehicle. On the rear hull plate. But on a B is the one that had all the had a bunch of additional road wheels on it. Kind of a prototype, really. Did you wager a guess, Sebastian, on that?
Nope. I never built a Fries, so I haven't a clue.
There you go. Fragnet just puts 4.3 litres in the US gallon.
Yeah.
Not far off each other, are they, really? I think is it 4.6 in the UK? 4.4? Can't remember now.
Oh, he's asking me on a Stug. I thought he was asking about a Panzer III. I'm sorry.
Stug free.
Yeah, no, it would be on the back. I don't think they ever moved it. I've got one, actually. I can go look at it. Hang on.
Right, I'm going to call it a night now. I've got everything plastic-wise done on this, I think. I've just got the PE to do.
Click on you. Yeah, it's looking well, isn't it?
Yep, it's getting there.
He's got a nice camo pattern for her, has he?
Yeah, it's. I'm going to do one. Where's the skin? So I'm going to do the bottom one there, which has got that sort of shallow water.
Yeah.
Ripple camo.
That's pretty cool.
So, excuse the music in the background. Someone's playing Mass Effect.
It's alright, don't worry.
Oh, great game.
Which Mass Effect?
The first one, he's gone back to play it again on Insanity level or whatever it's called.
I've only played 1 and 2. I've heard 3 is not the greatest.
Well, the ending isn't the greatest. The game on itself, yeah, well, it can match it with 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's definitely on the back of the vehicle. It's on the rear hull, right next to the smoke dischargers, right here.
Yeah. He said, thanks, just weathering one, and I just wanted to add some fuel stains.
No worries.
Right, okay then, guys. I'll catch you again in the reboot.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
You planning on doing one of these tomorrow, Seb?
I haven't planned anything yet, so I don't know. I don't know what the missus wants.
Right, if not, I'll do one, because I think Lee said he might join tomorrow night.
Oh boy.
That'll be fun. Just hear me and him fucking take the piss out of each other.
God, could be worse if I'm about. You both take the piss out of me.
That's too easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's too easy. It's no sport.
Oh, thanks. I'm happy now you said that.
It's okay, mate. Anytime, mate.
I was going to say, Paul, after you said have a look at the armour section
Yeah.
on the forum, I haven't. It's kind of piqued my interest now.
Cool.
You're a horrible bugger, you are.
Yeah, no, I'm a bad influence, aren't I? Go and buy a really hard dragon kit and that'll put you off.
I actually did have an armour kit once for about a month.
Right.
But it wasn't for me.
Right.
It was for a Secret Santa.
Got you. You want to go and get yourself a cheap Tamiya kit and have a build one of them if you want to do one.
Yeah, that one. The one I had was a Tamiya Panther 4 or something like that. I can't remember.
Panzer 4.
No.
I just built one of those.
Hang on.
If it's got a 4 on it, it's a Panzer 4.
Hang on, let me just check.
If it's a Panther, it'll have a letter prefix, or whatever it is.
And I'm just going to have to look at where the Secret Santa was held. Hang on.
Probably the grotto, wasn't it?
Ha ha, very funny, Paul.
So how many times do you build a kit?
The same kit, you mean, or?
Yeah, do you ever want to go back and build it again?
Not yet. I haven't built that many.
I've built about 3 Spitfires, 3 Mark 1 Spitfires, so...
I built like 5 of those Airfix 109s. What else? Several 152 a couple of 148 P51s, same kit.
Paul O'Neill. Okay. Okay, thanks, Andy. Had no idea. Not very smart refueling near the hot mufflers, no doubt. By the way, I'm just north of you in Oklahoma. That's where Freddie is, too, as well.
Freddie
you guys know
Duarte.
Freddie, right?
Freddie Duarte. The guy with the modeling shop in his backyard?
Yeah, exactly. The styrene warehouse.
Yeah.
Paul, if you didn't know this, there's Scale Fest in Grapevine this weekend. It's tomorrow from 9 to 5, so you're only 3 hours away. Freddie was going to come with me, and he backed out on me in the last minute.
Oh, so annoying when people do that.
He works for Goodyear. He works for the tire manufacturer.
He actually works?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's buying up the world stock in Battlestar kits at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got another 3 today, isn't he?
He's really a pretty good builder.
Yeah, he is. He's
A
knocked out-
fast builder.
Yeah, I love his. He builds cockpits a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had some issues with that, so he just started building cockpits. He said on a video, I think.
Speaking of cockpits, I found a kit. You guys probably know about it. A lot of this aircraft stuff's new to me. But Eduard makes a BF-110 and a BF-109 instrument panel in 1/4 scale.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
They do look pretty cool. I've seen a couple of people build them as well. They look really good. You can actually buy just dedicated cockpit kit as well, you know. I think Italieri do them for like. I think it's like for the F-105 they do just a cockpit kit, and it's like I feel like 1/12 scale. I can't remember the scale now.
I didn't think it was very expensive, Paul.
Huh?
I didn't think these kits were very expensive at all. They were like $25, $30.
Yeah, they're about 25 quid each. Yeah, they do look good. I'm tempted to get one because you could build it and actually put it on your wall if you wanted. It would be in flat, so quite a good way of displaying it. Yeah, I've seen it before. I've been tempted before. It's a novel idea. Good idea. Certainly. Yeah.
Michael Reese, or Hamilker, this morning told me that the man who owns and founded Eduard comes to their model club meetings.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I told him he needed to hit him up for sponsorship.
Yeah, I'll be definitely trying to get that.
Or just bring gifts every time he comes.
What, like cookies and that?
No.
Yeah.
It's probably.
Well, I mean, it's got to be win-win for Eduard. I mean, because I know Michael's not that much of an aircraft builder, but I mean, he's got over 10,000 subscribers now. That's 10,000 potential customers looking at their product. So.
Definitely.
And they need to hire someone who really knows how to make commercials.
Not these random things that you do.
Did you see the last one they had with the ME-109 abusing the...
Yeah, abusing, not...
Yeah, the blonde, yeah.
Not harassing, abusing, yeah, I've seen that yesterday. That's nice. Huh?
Who was this?
Eduard have released a new advert for their 148 109G they just released.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen an Eduard advert before?
On television?
On YouTube?
No.
No, they're like really out there, really weird adverts. And this one's got a 109, like strafing a farm field with a woman in it. And then she throws something at it, it hits it and crashes. And then I think it's like 40 years later, someone's metal detecting finds the 109 kit where the plane crashed.
What's the name of their channel?
I think it's just put Eduard into YouTube, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The weirdest one is the one with the guy building the model kit and he starts daydreaming and he's up in the air and the woman's having a bath and they're playing next to him. That's probably the weirdest one I've seen.
Eduard Company, is that the name of it?
Could be, yeah. Might be better looking on their Facebook page, actually. You'll probably find them quicker on there. Just like whoever thought the advert was smoking something the night before.
At the moment, I think.
Yeah, at the moment. It must be Dutch.
Probably.
Probably.
Or Jamaican.
Or Jamaican, yeah. Yeah, they're really weird adverts. But it gets you talking about them, and that's the idea of an advert.
Yep. but they probably never will be aired on television. So.
No. Right, 10 to 11. I'm going to call it a night, boys.
You softy.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I'd be lying. So.
Yeah, I know.
I won't.
We understand, Paul.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind talking to you, Stefan. It's just Seb.
Yeah, I understand that.
Talking to you and John, it's a
It's a
pleasure.
pain.
I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll speak to you tomorrow, Seb, and see if you're going to set one up, and if not, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I'm doing tomorrow. I still don't know, so.
See what you're
We'll
being.
see what the missus wants.
Yeah, see what you're being whipped into shape doing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Excellent. Right, I'll catch you later, guys.
Yeah, bye, Paul.
Paul, Hendrik has informed me to tell you that he just called Interpol.
Good thing. Paul didn't hear it anymore. Now everybody mutes his mic or what? Andy's muted.
They're really silent.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Sorry, watching the Edward commercial.
Oh, cool.
You guys didn't say the farm girl was hot.
No, but
You should watch the one before with the woman bathing in the cockpit. She's better.
she's naked and hot.
Yeah.
But well, the hot thing you could have guessed, but they won't put something very ugly in the commercial, would they?
No.
But I'm also preparing to say good night because I just have to work again tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just for a couple of hours. So I'll live, I hope.
Modeling cash.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. The missus thinks something else, but
They always do.
yeah, that's the problem with the women. We earn it, they spend it.
Yep.
Shit. How's the tiger coming?
I'm just doing some jerry cans right now. I gave up on the tool holders in Photo Etch. That was crap. Tiny shit.
Yeah, that's Photo Etch.
Usually don't mind it, but those tool lamps were small. Oh, I will do them when I'm more alert. That's a great kit.
It is?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Then that's a good thing. I kinda expected from Dragon.
Yeah, and this kit is at high price, so should be good. With all the metal parts and 3 Photo Etch screws and
Yeah, it kinda has to be good. Ah, yes, mic back on.
Yeah, I had to go. I got caught. My internet decided to play about while I was looking to see what panther it was.
What was it?
And I was right. It had a 5 in it somewhere, but it wasn't actually. It said it's a. I can't. You have to excuse my atrocious pronunciation in a minute. It says Panzer Kampfwagen 5 in
It's a
small
panther
letters.
then.
Yeah. So it'll be the first panther, will it?
Sorry?
Will it be the first, like the first one they rolled, one of the first, or the first type they rolled off before they gave it letters?
No. They all had letters, because the first was an A.
Oh, right, this one doesn't have a letter on the box, it just says panther, so it's probably an A.
Could be.
Yeah, it cost me 15 quid in my local, well, in the hobby shop that takes me about 20 minutes to get to on a train. But as I said, it was a gift, so... Because the specification was they wanted, the person would have liked either a car or a World War II armour, but they didn't specify which side they wanted the armour from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Their mistake then.
Well, they were happy with it. Or should I say because I got a message back saying, not from the person that had got it, but from the person running it, saying, oh, they were happy, the person was happy with it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Well, considering I know absolutely nothing all about armour, but I knew that the Panther was a World War II German tank, so...
Do you know enough?
Yeah, well, it's the British ones that I'm ashamed to say I don't know.
Yeah, but they're not as famous as the German ones.
No, because I did say to my dad after I bought it, was the Churchill a British World War II tank? He was like, yeah. I was like, ah.
Yeah, there are a couple, but not that much. Churchill, Matilda.
Yeah, the majority of our tanks we brought off the Americans.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Have you ever used this?
Have you ever used Tamiya Super... Wait a second.
Liquid Surface Primer?
Nope. Don't even have it.
Stefan, have you ever tried it?
No.
Supposedly it's about like Mr. Surfacer.
Ah, cool.
I'm guessing you have. Well, it's Tamiya, so you...
No, I bought this bottle some time ago. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to try it. I was going to use it for like, seam lines on aircraft and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Jesus fucking...
Lots of sanding kit stuff.
Sorry?
Is it lots of sanding on that kit?
Yeah. It's a lot of everything on this kit. Well, it's just a very cheap kit, so...
It's a skill builder.
It's the third ring. It's not very well made.
You're not joking when you say it's a really bad kit, then, said.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
I
so
would
that's what I
only-
meant. That's what I meant. You're not joking when you say it's a bad kit.
No, I really wasn't.
Because was it your hangout last week that I cut the tail skid off the pup, wasn't it?
You were working out pup, yeah?
Yeah, I cut the tail skid off, but it's perfect now. Perfectly okay now.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, she's actually got her wings on now. Well, a lower wing.
Oh, so you're making progress then.
Yes, I've even started on the cable fuselage now.
Cool.
Because obviously I've got as far as I can go on the pup without letting the glue dry before I sand. Because I think it was Gary W said on Skype a while back. He said he was saying to me apparently the worst armour to start off as a beginner is German one because of the sheer amount of road wheels.
Yeah, normally. Oh well.
What would you suggest for like a beginner? I know Paul said get a nice cheap Tamiya one.
Yeah, to me, you throw in the air, you squirt some glue after it, and it comes together. So
Yeah.
that's very easy. It's very
The
easy.
Via Panzer 3L is a really good starter kit.
I agree.
I've got to build I've got to build a few kits before I can justify getting an armour kit. Well, the only thing that's armour per se that I've ever been near was a 1/72 air fixed duck.
The duck.
And that yeah. DUKW.
Yeah, the amphibious truck.
Yeah. I know it's not what you strictly call armour, is it?
Nope.
That's the closest to armour I've been, and that kind of put me off it because it was tiny and it kept breaking.
Yeah, but 176, it is tiny.
Yeah, it's 176, yeah. As my dad was saying when he was younger, all the stuff that is now boxed as 176 was boxed as 1/72.
Oh, that's a possibility. I don't know that.
Because,
Guys,
it was.
I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Andy.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care, Andy.
Bye-bye.
This is better.
Excuse me.
Normally when the kids are this quiet, I'm getting worried. Fuck.
Didn't it go where it was meant to go then, Seb?
Well, I just put down the glow and it kind of slipped.
Oh dear. It's not done any too much damage, has it?
That's not possible.
I take it the kit's already damaged enough in your opinion then?
Yeah, kind of like... well, it was only €2.50, so... but that's too much for this kid.
Well, this Academy sock with camel I'm working on, if I can find the sticker, it was $2.99. So I won't be particularly annoyed if I mucked it up, but I don't really want to muck it up.
No, that wouldn't be a good thing if you want to.
Yeah, but then again, it's whether the my local, well, the hobby shop I got it from still has it in stock. Because I also got the Academy 1/32 sock with camel from them.
Okay.
But as I was saying to Gav a while back on Skype, I was looking at a photo etch for it, and the photo etch is double what I paid for the kit.
Yeah, it makes kind of no sense to get it in.
But then again, I did say as I said to Gav, in a way it makes no sense, but then again, it's worth it for the amount of detail you put in, like extra, well, making the ribbing look a bit on the inside, stand out a bit more.
Yeah, well, but paying double for some add-ons, I don't know. Very well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, if the add-ons come down in price, I'll get them. I have heard of people paying 3 or 4 times as much for add-ons and that.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, Stefan usually this quiet.
Yeah.
Just goes to show how much attention I pay half the time.
Yep.
But then again, I am usually concentrating on not mucking up a kit.
Lots of jobs from yourself tonight.
Oh, he talks! I was going to say, you've got the 350th original series Enterprise, haven't you, Stefan?
No, it's on my wish list.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Can't afford it right now.
I knew I nabbed it off somewhere to do with you.
I'm gonna get it someday, but damn, it's expensive.
Hello. What the next door? Okay. Okay. Okay.
You have to be quiet.
Go to bed, Joshua. Fuck over you, fucking knob. Oh, Stephanie. Okay, the dinner's on the side, I think. Oh dear. I was thinking earlier. I'm sure Josh said he was going to be home earlier than this. I'm half expecting, to be honest, I'm half expecting them to phone you at the Wednesday download and go, can you come? I was going to say, how expensive is the Enterprise for you, your side of the world then, Stefan?
Can't get it really in Sweden. I have to eBay it, and isn't it around $200 on eBay for it?
I know it was like $150 when it first came out.
Yeah.
This isn't even close to a fit. Jesus Christ.
I know when I got my my Voyager kit, it was 16 quid in a shop that very rarely got model kits in, so I thought I'll snap that up at 16 quid.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
That's one thing I've definitely noticed about being on ISM and a couple of other forums, other forum and that, is it's all about, this hobby's all about getting the deals as and when you can get them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was first.
It's like end of last month, beginning of this month, I saw in one of the charity shops locally a Revel Jupiter 5 kit. it was the 50th anniversary of the original boxing. For a tenner, I thought that should cost more than a tenner. Well, I didn't buy it because I couldn't justify buying it because it's basically a collector's item.
Yeah.
So the next day I phoned up, after doing a bit of research, phone up and asked them if they still had it, because I was going to tell them it was worth a lot more than what they were selling it for. And unfortunately, they sold it the evening before.
It's kind of bummer.
Well, my mum said, you know what you should have done? You should have bought it, sold it on eBay, and given them some of the profit.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Yes, but my dad did say to me, both my parents said to me, you know, that what more than likely happened is someone who knew what it's worth snapped it up.
That's more than likely, yes.
There must be one thing that does great against me with eBay though. Is you always get the people that know that will always overinflate the cost of a kit to beyond stupid proportions, won't you?
If stupid people keep buying them, yes, they will. It's not more than logical, isn't it?
I know Paul said that a couple of times. If stupid people will buy them at stupid prices.
Yeah.
I must admit, I was bidding on a 1/500th scale what's name, and it got to original series Enterprise, and I just gave up on it because it got to about 30 odd quid, and I thought, no, I can go to one of the local hobby shops and buy it for 28 and take it home in my hand.
Yeah, that's mostly what you do, indeed. But not everybody is that smart.
I must say that Ferrari, I'm still waiting on the email from Revel, which I don't think I'll ever get now.
Probably not.
That was only like a £6 punt on eBay. I thought if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not particularly fussed.
That's normally what you should do with eBay biddings. Just set yourself a maximum, and that's it. Don't bid over that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are people that will say, "Oh, I've set myself an upper limit. Oh, look, it's reached my upper limit," and go over it, won't they, Seb?
Oh yeah, but that's depending on what kit you're bidding on.
Have you ever done that then, or?
Oh yeah, but not getting in the stupid money range.
No, I must admit, there was a kit I wanted, an old kit I'd wanted for a while, and I looked at the price of it and thought, nah, not even going to happen at a couple of £100. I can't justify it.
A couple of the 2 weeks ago, I was at that show in Overloon, and I got an Edward kit of a Jagdpanzer 38T, and it cost me €20. And I just was curious what the retail price was, so I went on Google, searched it, and there was one on Google or on eBay for almost $160.
What scale was it said?
135.
Ah.
But I googled a little bit further, and I came on the site from Edward themselves, and they sell it for 35. So
I must admit, I've got that. Oh. Hang on a second, it'll come to me. The trophy pack of the Albatross. That cost me 13 quid from a swap/sale page on Facebook, and looked up on Edward's website, and they don't do it anymore in that boxing. So you can just imagine how much that particular boxing goes on eBay for.
If you're lucky for a lot, you can sell it.
Well, actually, I did look, and it goes for about 20-30 quid on eBay, minus post and packaging. I don't know if you've seen it, Seb, combat dealers.
Nope.
Well, I was
No clue what
watching
it-
one.
Don't even know what it is. So.
Oh, it's about this bloke in the UK that builds, buys, and refurbishes armour and that from World War
Okay,
II.
cool.
I can't remember his name, but he has a Hetzer.
I'm following a guy who's building a 38T on YouTube or on Facebook. Could be the same.
What, a real one, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but this guy, he was over Overloon or whatever it is that you went to. I think it was not this year, but last year, and he bought original D-Day British paratroop clothing, original parachutes, original cigarettes, original mouse powder.
They got everything there.
An astronomical amount.
Yeah, but it's collector's items.
Well, it's like where I'm going. Well, where I'm going not next week, not this Wednesday coming, not the Wednesday, not Wednesday the 4th, isn't it? Wednesday.
Yeah.
Not this Wednesday, but Wednesday the 11th. Where I'm going to download, they have guys that sell militaria and that in the village, in what they call the village.
Mhm.
And he sells ex-army. Well, last year I don't know if the prices would have gone up. He sells things like ex-army gas masks and that for about 35 quid.
Yeah, but I always wonder what do you want with an ex-army gas mask.
Well, no, I knew this one guy on the other forum. I'm on, like the Made Modeler. I'm on ISM and Scale Model Addict, and I heard of someone from there using his old army gas mask to spray airbrush with.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, but I thought, do I really want to spend 35 quid on that for airbrushing?
I'm not. But people do crazy stuff.
Hmm.
It looks cool.
Yes, it would. I personally think it would get a bit warm. Get a bit warm on the old face and that spray airbrushing in it though.
Probably, yeah.
Have your own extractor that then, Seb, or
Sorry?
do you have your own extractor and that for airbrushing, or do you just spray out in your garage without a spray booth?
I got an old fume extractor, like you got in the kitchen.
All
Above the
right.
stove.
Ah,
Works a charm.
my brother, when he airbrushes, he uses a cardboard box.
Yeah, everybody does it their own way, probably.
Yeah, when I had an airbrush, because I was airbrushing enamels, I had a respirator on, and I used to sit outside and do it.
That's the best thing to do.
Well, considering the times I did spray enamels inside, it stunk the front room out, which is where I am now, stunk the living room out, and partially stunk the kitchen out.
Yep.
My mum was not impressed.
Why not?
Because the house stunk of paint.
It's always those moms.
I was going to say the other day when you were saying about your sister and the ferret, I take it she learned a lesson after the ferret bit her.
Yeah, well, she was pretty young. But I'm guessing she won't be getting close to a ferret again.
Nah. So as you know, saying about, I'm thinking about doing the albatross as well as the figure for the World War One SIG.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm in two minds whether to start the figure and see how I go along, or start them both together. I'm thinking probably better idea if we start the figure off and see how I go.
Yeah, well, that's something you need to decide for yourself.
No. I was just wondering if you had any advice or pearls of wisdom.
So that it would be. Is it a that figure? Does it belong to the plane or?
No, it's a Lincolnshire private in the Lincolnshire Regiment.
Okay, so you got and the figure and the other were built.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'll probably do both because the figure isn't really a build; it's more like a painting job.
Mm.
So you can start the build. The figure is painting almost right away.
Yeah, 'cause it's July, isn't it? The World War One SIG.
Sorry?
It's July, isn't it? 18th of July, isn't it?
1 second.
So I've left my
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have got myself an airbrush by then. It depends if I've got the paints for the albatross by then. If I haven't, I'll just do the figure. So I'd rather concentrate on one and get one done properly.
Yeah, but the figure will be painted by hand, and well, the SIG lasts until the 10th of October, so you got more than 3 months.
So I've got enough time to get myself an airbrush and get the paints together, basically.
Yeah, more than enough, I would say. But then again, I can't watch see inside your wallet, so I don't know what your spending curvature is.
Well, it's basically as and when.
Hi James, I'm building this one. Just some little thing. Horrible little kit. Don't buy it. And if you get it, throw it away.
I did notice after Lee put up that thing about not being happy with Airfix, and a lot of people were saying they weren't very happy about this whole Airfix reboxing old kits in the new packaging.
Yeah, it seems like nobody's really happy with Airfix, period.
Well, I like their newer tools, but it is annoying because I've done it myself where I've gone into the hobby shop, picked up an Airfix kit and gone, oh, this looks like an interesting one. Got it home, or just opened the box and had a look on the train back home, and found raised panel lines and gone, oh dear.
Yeah, and they say new tooling, but they mean new boxing, I think.
Well, actually now, if you look on the Airfix website, if it says new tooling underneath it, it's a new tooling, but if it says just new, it's a
New
reboxing thing.
Yeah, that's kind of misleading.
Yeah, which is a bit, as I say, disappointing, because if you're in the middle of a hobby shop, you don't really have, if you don't have a smartphone, you don't really have the time to go, well, I'll just have a quick look on Airfix's website and see if it's
No, that's why I said it's kind of misleading, isn't it? Guess what? I dropped something. Again. Didn't happen to me this night. At least 4 times.
I take it the carpet monster hasn't had it yet then.
I don't know yet. I'm looking for it.
I want to sand that off later.
Just on the edge of the table. It didn't land on the carpet at all. Now I'm gonna put this on and then I'm gonna go to bed because I have some work to do tomorrow. It's getting late and I'm awake for 22.5 hours now, so...
I was going to say, it's just gone 12:30 for you, hasn't it?
Half past 12, it's 12:30.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just gone about 12:30 for you, because obviously you're an hour ahead of me.
Yep, I live in the future. Oh, not bad for one evening. One evening. It's almost done.
That's pretty good. Time little one.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, apart from the putting the wings on the pup and putting the keel plates on, that's my work for this evening. On the camel. Put the fuselage together and taking the lower wings off the sprue.
So that's not very much, is it?
But considering I'm having to wait for it to kind of glue and...
I'm absolutely not a plane builder, so you can tell me everything and I will believe you.
Well, actually, more so with planes than... Oh, well, I don't know, it could be the same for armour, but I find with aircraft that you definitely have to dry fit before you glue.
Oh yeah, dry fitting is also something you do with armor. Well, not with this kit because you just have to dry fit it and it doesn't fit, so you have to bend everything. Oh well.
Yeah, with the Camel, I found when I've just dry fitted the lower wings to the fuselage, and no matter which way I'm going to do it, it's going to need some filler on it, either round the wings to make the body sit on the wings properly, wings sit on the body properly, or actually under the wings. So I'm probably going to do it so that I have to put filler between the wings and the body as opposed to between the underside of the wings, or smother the underside of the wings and filler.
I think the biggest difference between modeling a plane and armor is the way you go ahead with painting and building. I'm build this until it's done and then I'm start painting, and normally planes, you build a bit, you paint a bit, and you build a bit, and you paint a bit, and you build a bit.
Yeah, you have to build and paint in sub-assemblies to a certain extent, yeah. Because I don't know if you can see the inside of the cockpit very well, but that's all the cockpit is, so I haven't bothered painting
Yeah,
it.
that's very little.
Yeah. Actually, there's more cockpit in the Airfix Pup than there is in the Academy Camel.
Okay.
But then the Airfix Pup is a very old tooling. It's the same one the Red Dragon built a while back. That he had oh so much fun with. Yeah, but as I say, Seb, when you go, I'm going to shoot because I've got bit odds and ends to do down the swimming pool tomorrow to get it ready.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5, so I'm also going to bed.
Yeah, well, we're due to open. Actually, we've got a party that's supposed to be booked for Sunday.
Okay.
But it hasn't been confirmed yet. But if we're
Oh,
not
that's
opening
nice.
it- yes, exactly. It is nice of them to not confirm. Well, they said, we want to book it, but they haven't actually booked it yet. So if they don't book it, it will be open on Monday for the school to use.
Yeah.
But the school use it, but it's a community pool because obviously over here I don't know about your part of the world and that children have to be able to swim. I think it's 25 metres over here, but by the time they leave primary school.
Oh, I don't know if they got a minimum from school, but every child here gets to learn how to swim. So, but I'm ending this one. I wish you all a good night, and I see you.
Good night, Stefan.
Bye bye.
Bye.